Buriga.
Okay. What's up?
Try and be quiet.
It's fine.
Okay, it's just it seemed like there was some kind of noise before.
No, I think it's fine.
Okay.
It just takes a while before the meter goes down in OBS for some reason.
Well, it was just like slightly wiggling.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's probably okay.
Anyways, we're back.
Yes.
Hello.
Hola.
With another episode of Steins Elite.
Banana phone. Do, 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 do.
I don't know what that is, but if you know what that is, yeah, good for you, I guess.
You're part of my generation.
I'm technically also part of your generation, but then not really.
You're at the end of it.
Yeah.
You're a bit different.
Yeah, I am. I'm one of those kids who like got best of both worlds, I guess.
Yeah. Now it's from old YouTube video stuff like akin to Charlie the Unicorn, all the Weeble music videos and stuff like that. You remember Weeble?
Weeble? What the fuck is Weeble?
I think wasn't it not called Weeble? Anyways,
I know something called
Badger.
Weibo, but that's Chinese, so I don't think that's it.
Oh, this is a YouTube channel.
Yeah, no.
Like
I didn't even pay attention to YouTube channel names back then, so
the Badger song.
that doesn't help.
Badger, 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 badger.
No,
badger.
I don't know it. Sorry.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
No.
Give it a lick.
No.
It tastes just like raisins.
Nope.
Well,
I don't know it.
banana phone is specifically from something that is technically akin to Skibbity Toilet in the sense that it was made in GarageBand.
Yeah. Brain rot.
Exactly, it was brain rot.
It was brain rot.
We keep being like, what the fuck are they watching these days? And
I'm just like, we did the exact same
completely
thing.
forgetting that we did the same thing.
We did the exact same thing.
Yeah, we did.
And as I said in the video that's coming up soon, I guess actually we actually had this discussion in the Final Fantasy video.
Yeah.
That we are basically ready for uploading this point.
Yep.
Because I got the autodoc to work, so it's a lot quicker now. Thank God.
Yep.
But yeah, even there, I'm just like, we did the exact same thing. There was just less laws about it. So there was a lot more weird shit that definitely wasn't meant for kids. But in that video, we talk about it near the end, so I won't go too much into it here.
No. Anyways,
What happened last time?
banana phone. No, more specifically.
That was not the most important part from last episode, I might add.
That's whenever I think Soundscape, that's all I think about. A banana and a phone and a microwave. What's up?
Pippa, she has a poop on you here.
Oh yeah.
And I happened to catch it on my nail.
Okay.
I think that's where it went. The poop.
Yeah.
I happened to get it under my nail. Anyways, continue.
What was I saying?
We talked about last time.
Yes. No. Yeah. The three things comes to mind whenever I think of Steinsgate. Banana, phone, microwave.
Yes.
That's it.
That was also the end of our stream.
Yeah, but that's like the core thing I know about Steinsgate.
That's because that's where the memes come from.
Yeah.
Which I will say, like, for the first half of this, like, the game approximately, maybe not the first half, maybe the first third, because they do go over to other things later. You'll see a lot of gel bananas, so
Yeah.
it is a big meme in the community.
It's like that, and I am a mad scientist. So cool. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's like at least halfway through the game.
Yeah.
it's gonna take a while to hear that scene specifically, but it is in the game.
I don't remember who says it.
It's Okabe who says it.
Okay.
It is him who says it.
I think you mean Okadin.
What?
I think you mean Okadin.
No, it's Hi Kyōma! Dear child has many names.
Yeah.
But he only wants to be known as the mad scientist's Hoin Kyōma.
I was kind of thinking that he would be the one to say it, but I was.
He is the one who says it when he talks to someone who looks like a foreigner in a back alley.
Okay. Yeah. But no.
And I
yes.
mean looks because he speaks perfect Japanese. It's funny.
As
so funny.
the title screen suggests, or in this case the main menu, it's the same as the title screen, honestly. Satellite hut building.
Yeah. First you start on top of the roof.
Yeah.
Then after you exited the building and you felt dizzy, everyone disappeared, and then suddenly the satellite was crashed.
Embedded.
Right. It just embedded into the building to the exact room where you had the press conference, I might add.
I wouldn't so much say crashed as minimum damage from it, honestly.
But it's just suddenly, like, it just appeared there. There's also something Okabe talks about. It's like, did it crash through the sky? But that's so weird because it usually burns up in the atmosphere. He's like...
Exactly.
He even, like, says those things. He's like, but it's the only thing that seems reasonable. But,
There's not really any explanation for this.
no, not yet.
Like so far, they're just telling us shit without giving us any context or anything.
Yeah, but this is one of the big mysteries in the game, so it'll take a while. But everything will be answered, as I've said before. Everything will be answered.
Okay.
The only thing that will not be answered is how the fuck the Deus Ex Machina near the end came to be. But they have an entire game for that now, so it's okay.
Zero?
Yes, Steins Gate Zero explains that Deus Ex Machina that I will not elaborate on what is.
The side story for the middle of the game.
Not the middle of the game, near the end of the game.
Okay, well, that's how you kind of explained it, like a mid.
It is a midquel because it explains. It is basically like you have Steins Gate, which is linear, right? Then you reach a point where you have where the Deus Ex Machina is supposed to happen, but in Steins Gate Zero, it doesn't happen. So you basically take like another like way around, and then when you fix that, you figure out how to fix with the Deus Ex Machina. You just pop right back to the timeline at the end of normal Steins Gate. So, but it is near the end, but it's a bit weird to explain without spoiling too much of the game as well.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I would have to use theoretic terms that they use here, and you haven't been introduced to them yet, so I wouldn't want to do that yet. And also, Makisa Kurisu died.
Yes. Supposedly.
Presumably knife stabbing murder. Presumably.
Well, according to the police, no.
Yeah, no one was stabbed. What are you talking about? Well, as soon as you sent the message about her being stabbed, that's when everyone disappeared.
Yeah.
So, and the feeling you also see is also him getting a little bit dizzy and nauseous. That's kind of what it's supposed to imitate.
Yeah.
When you see the whole...
Unrelated. I have a thing on my mind.
Unrelated.
Until Dawn. You remember that? You remember how the game works.
Yeah, I remember how the game
Stuff
works.
like that. Was it? It's a movie they're making, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the game isn't too long, so I can see why they would do a movie. They still have to cut stuff, obviously.
The way they're setting up the movie is different from the game. People die and go back in time. Time loops. They're doing time loops for this. for the movie for some reason, which is not part of the game.
No, that is not part of the game at all.
Nope.
The only thing that has anything to do with time is those totems that can tell you of a potential death you could avoid.
Yeah, they can.
But that's more like a
foresee
hint,
stuff,
hint system that you can find on your own if you're good at looking around in the environment. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's either gonna be pretty cool to add that, or it's gonna fall flat as fuck because they don't have enough time in the movie.
And I haven't completely looked at the actors who are in it, but I'm pretty sure it's not the actors who, played the characters
in the game. I wouldn't think it would be
who
either.
they modeled the characters after.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will not be.
No, for some reason.
That is often how it is.
It doesn't really make sense because they are actual actors that they put in there. That's kind of the thing with these dark anthology games. Is that what they're called?
I think.
Dark Pictures?
Yeah, Dark
Anthology?
Pictures Anthology, I think it's called. Yeah.
From who makes it? I forget who makes it.
Fucking forget.
Yeah.
I'll forget. Don't worry about it.
Oh well.
It's fine. It's fine. But let's get into the game before we play too much of this fucking song and it gets fucking copyright claimed again.
Oh, it doesn't matter how much we play of it, honestly.
No. But usually
just a little bit and they take it.
Yeah, because it's automatically claimed. But we have more to say if it doesn't play the song fully and loops. But doesn't really matter right now. We're talking over it, so. Anyways, we were going out to Akihabara, to the Daibiru.
We looked at this last time,
Yes,
right?
we looked at Daibiru last time.
Okay.
So.
There's nothing to...
There's nothing?
I don't know.
There's nothing going on in that fucking brain of yours, that's for sure.
Yep. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there.
ATF? It was minus. Short for Akihabara Techno Forum, a meeting hall located inside Daibiru. Several universities and research institutions hold special seminars here. It is also fictional.
But based on a thing?
I would assume it is, but I don't know that much about Akihabara.
Tokyo Denki University, where Daru and I go to school, collaborates with ATF to set up satellite classes. Satellite classes? Now that I would like to know what that means. What do you mean by satellite classes? What's that called? What's the word I'm thinking of? Like we had during the pandemic.
That's not what they mean by satellite classes, because they have to physically attend.
Okay.
I think it's more meant as a class outside of university, provided by someone who doesn't work for the university. I think that's what they mean. So they can attend some like lectures and stuff over at the ATF.
It's not what I think of when I think of satellite classes.
No, but it's
When
like
I think
they bring
of
someone in.
Satellite classes, I think long distance.
Yeah, you would think that, but I don't think that's what they mean here. They might explain it later.
Summer credits, basically.
It is summer.
We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again?
You forgot already?
Yep. I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
Have you gone out of the window over there?
What?
Have you gone out of the window? Okay.
It's fine.
Just walking over all the... No, you can't have the chips, Pearl. There it is! Breaking! It's a satellite at Hawking Building.
Okay, I was about to say, about to think that they were gonna write an unidentified flying object.
Yeah, no, satellite crashed the building in Tokyo.
I was like, it clearly looks like a fucking satellite. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yes, unidentified satellite. That makes sense.
I love that they wrote it in Korean too. Oh my god, you got mail.
You got mail.
From Mayuri, and the subject is Upa. You know, I'm really sad about dropping my Upa. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Garo Froggy. So you have like a choice here of using Upa or Garo Froggy as the theme to reply back to.
It's from Mayuri. Mayuri.
Yeah, Mayuri.
Responding to every last aspect of a message is a waste of time. I should just pick one topic to respond to. Or maybe I won't reply at all.
You can also do that, but I would recommend replying to it, because you never know if these are flag messages. She wants squitches, she demands squitches. So press A to reply.
Be an ass and leave.
I don't have time for this right now. You should be able to pick it up anytime you want. Well, in that case, I can tell you that I think you already missed your first flag, so you fucked already.
Cool!
I think that was actually a flag message.
Does it matter?
If you want the canon true ending, which will explain the entire
It's not like I have to get that in the first run anyway.
No, we can do that later.
Yeah.
Getting the Mayuri ending first is probably a good idea anyways.
Unlike the lab, Daibudo has air conditioning, making it an oasis for poor students like us. Yet another reason for our diligent participation in the cinema.
電話レンジカッコ仮の件だが、俺は答えを導き出したかもしれん。
そのカッコ仮ってめんどいからいい加減やめるべき。
He's not gonna stop with that.
I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide on its true name.
Yeah.
そんなことは今はどうでもいい。
お得意のとんでも理論でもひらめいちゃったん？
Then you're an ass.
He'll never admit to that.
何を言うか。俺はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超
Oh, it considers every
あらゆる可能
possibility,
性
I'm
につ
sure
いて
you
思
do.
考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
神羅万象を超越ってつまり何でもありってことじゃね？理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
Take that, Okabe. What's up?
Again. What's with the... Ow.
She wants your hand.
Yeah. What's with the Ace Attorney references?
I'm not sure there was a Attorney reference, but it
No.
is pulling shit out of your ass, which is more of a meme in the community than is an actual thing they say.
Yeah, Hey.
But that one became more like known when we got to Dual Destinies, honestly, because that's when it became fucking ridiculous at times.
Yeah.
So, and that is way newer than this game. So,
Yeah. Stop interrupting me. At this rate, I'll never get to my point.
while we wait for the stupid elevator.
ダルよ。
Elevator.
電話レンジカッコ仮はシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが、どう思う？
Sure. We still don't know what Steins Gate is, but sure.
Yeah, what is Steins Gate? Oh, Pearls also wants switches from my hand, but I'm switching.
She's just like, no, I want it, woman. She wants it. She's like, I want squids. Yes.
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが
Let me share my revelations about the phone wave. No,
Name's like to change. Damn you!
Damn you! My brilliant ideas will clearly find no purchase with Dado. Time to change the topic.
The elevator said
同
ding!
じ間に見物に行かないのか
I don't know.
どうせ言っても見られないっしょもちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜアットちゃんの
We are
プレス
reaching
100超えた
The
し
end of episode
勢い
1.
すげえ
Very, very soon.
But when I ask him if there's any information about Max Kurisu on A channel,
At channel.
またその
They
話
pronounce
か
it
よ
at channel.
they do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At channel.
Atto channel. That's what they call it.
またその話とはどういう意味だ
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん
Okay. I don't think we did.
Hang the fuck on. Hasn't this all been happening in one day so far?
Yes. Or maybe like 2 at most. Unlike the original game, I can't see the date all the time, so I would know. But
The fuck do you mean?
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we did.
俺が
I don't think that should be your question. What did he say in Japanese?
He said that he received, or that Okabe sent a mail to him a week ago. That's what he said.
No, what did Okabe say?
I don't remember. You have to go into the log.
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん
I can't play the current one? No, okay.
No, here? Oh,
Yeah.
he just said
何よ
a
バカ
mail?
なマキセ・クリスが殺されているのを見たの
But there was context
こ
to
の
it.
3時間前だぞ
Yeah.
Yeah,
3 hours ago is when she supposedly died.
Um,
He's just confused. What do you mean I sent you a mail 1
A
week
week ago.
Yeah. He just says mail, but in Japanese, that doesn't necessarily mean that that's exactly what it's referring to, because it's context. Everything's context here.
yeah, I understand, but it's just like... That shouldn't really be his question. It shouldn't be
Yeah.
like, I sent you an email or a mail. It should be more like, the fuck do you mean a week ago?
Yeah. Well, he elaborates.
I know he elaborates
it's
here,
fine
but
here.
yeah. It's just... Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
そういえばあのメール変な感じだったな送信日時が1週間後になってた
Stated a week after
未
he
来
got
から
it.
来たっつうか
You mean today?
He's right. The email was sent from my phone. It was split into 3 mails.
Someone stab Bid Makise K Urisu. Don't.
これは3時間前に誰に送ったメールだ
But he somehow received it a week ago. Ta-da!
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor.
Here we are.
The elevator door opens slowly. As we step out of the elevator, I see a girl. And I recognize her.
Look at the face. Oh. Impossible.
Impossible!
Bucket.
Chills run down my spine. I can't move a finger. I stare at her face in disbelief. Maxei kurisu.
何か
And you reach the end of the first episode. Right there.
That seems like a good point to stop it.
Exactly, right?
様は死んだはずだ。なぜここに。
Hello there.
しかも
Hey.
She's very alive, can't you see? And he stares at her.
There isn't even a single blood stain on her clothes. And they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet, as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured.
無傷。
I realize that I'm gasping in disbelief.
何なの
無事だったのか。怪我は平気なのか。いやそんなはずはない。マキタクリスは何者かに刺されて血まみれで。
Apparently not, my dude. As they said, no one got stabbed.
How about you shut up?
Well, wouldn't you be confused as fuck too?
手に殺さないでくれますか私ピンピンしてますんで
Yes.
Is she an illusion? No. An evil spirit? Am I haunted?
Call the Winchester brothers.
Shit's haunted.
Yeah.
I don't believe in such unscientific drivel. I'm a mad scientist.
Ah, the scientist.
So cool. Son of a bitch.
I can understand why he would want to touch her, but dude, ask her permission.
Stranger danger?
Yeah. Don't worry. She can protect herself.
Yeah. Oh, Pearls,
Cat
it's
got up and Pearls was like, no.
it's okay, Pearls.
It's not okay.
She's just going away.
It's not okay.
Can you get down? There we go. There we go. Feels silky. Quite the cuticles?
Cuticles, I think.
Cuticles?
I'm not sure, actually. The only way I would know how
I
to
don't
pronounce
think I've
it
ever
is
seen this word
cuticles, but I don't know what it would mean in this context, so I don't fucking know.
What does the word mean?
I don't know. Not in its context, no.
What do you know it as?
I wouldn't be able to explain it. It's a context kind of thing, but I can look it up.
Quite the cuticles. Cuticles.
Cuticulus. Ah, I see.
What?
Yeah. I was like, what do I remember it as? Yes. A cuticle is the bud on your nail down here.
What?
Hmm.
The fuck does that have to do with her hair?
Her hair is made of the same stuff. Non-organic stuff outside the body.
I thought it was the same as a nail.
Nails made of the same stuff as hair is.
I think I might have misunderstood what you said.
Okay.
Cuticles. What is cuticles?
Let me read up the exact words.
No, just tell me again. You said it was something at the bottom of the nail.
Yes, you usually refer to it as bottom down here.
The skin that kind of stretches over it.
No, not the skin.
No?
That is the nail fold.
Is it the white part? Aiko!
No. Anyways. It is a variety of tough but flexible non-mineral outer coverings of an organism.
This is really tell me what it is.
That basically just means stuff like...
May I see the picture?
It's stuff like nails and hair. Since they're non-mineral.
Nail fold? So the nail fold is the skin?
Yeah, it says the skin is overlapping. That's the nail fold.
Then what is a cuticle?
I don't think it's a specific area. I don't know why it's down there. Oh, I think it's referring to not like the skin, but that, you know, sometimes, I don't have it right now, but sometimes you have like an extra layer that's really close to the nail.
That's hard to get rid of?
Yeah, I think that's what it's referring to.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But yeah, hair is essentially the same.
Why the fuck would you say that, you fucking weirdo?
Because he's a mad scientist, so he knows the words. Don't worry about it.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah.
実体がある。やはり幽霊だというのは考えすぎか。
She looks so pissed right now. Look at her. How silly of me.
She's like, Nani the fuck?
Yeah, what did you just do? Yeah.
Her skin is soft, so alive. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. Then how do you know? I mean, you could probably read a description about it on the internet, honestly. So you can kind of have an idea.
You would know rigor mortis, but that doesn't count for a body that's been dead for a while. But she's only been dead for 3 hours, so rigor mortis could potentially have set in at that point, yes. But otherwise, it's just cold, but it feels the same.
O Karin, まずくね?
Yeah. When he says it, you know it's a problem.
おい、
Punch him.
己は警察に突き出されたいのか?
Don't worry.
Or arrest him. Yeah. Arrest him.
She's not like the typical violent, but she's violent with her words or with her, just her behavior more than physically.
Okay.
She's smart, you know. So.
Doesn't necessarily mean anything.
No.
That's right. She was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds.
This requires further investigation.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
And Okama doesn't think about it. He's just like, no.
Can we skip this?
No, sadly, it's very important.
I grabbed the hem of her jacket,
Yeah.
pull it aside, and take a look at her chest.
And she. Yeah.
何が真実よ、この変態。バカなの？死ぬの？
Wanna die? I love this line from
ル
her.
イスちゃんの名台詞。来たこれ。
Yeah, it's a reference. Louise Chan, the main heroine of the anime The Familiar of 10. You know who that is, right?
Louise Francois.
Yeah. The Familiar of
Familiar of
Zero.
Zero,
Yeah.
yeah.
As Tsundere, her voice actress is the Queen of Tsundere, Sugimiya Rie, nicknamed Sugu. It's Kugimiya Rie, in case you were wondering in the real life.
Is it the same voice actor for this?
No.
Okay.
No.
That would be funny though.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Kugimiya Rie has a very light voice.
Okay. Yeah.
You watched Shakugan no Shana?
No. I don't think so.
I don't know who else to point out right now.
It doesn't
Top of my
matter.
head.
Doesn't matter.
But she often plays Sundaris,
Yeah.
which you could read there.
She has a voice for Sundaris.
Yeah. I think she also, I can't remember, but she might also have played Taiga from fuck, what is the name of that anime? There's another Tsundere. I can only remember the fucking opening song. Toradora, that's the name.
I haven't watched her.
Oh. Never mind.
I always thought about it. Never gotten there.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
She is, really violent, but it was of its time. But it's pretty good otherwise.
Considering what else came out at that time, yeah. It was worth its time.
She's a small, like, lolly tsundere.
But hey, at least
She just jumps the shit out of him sometimes, out of nowhere. Just kicks him. Fly kick.
That period of anime makes me think of a specific character, like a small girl who bludgeons the main character with a giant spite-filled
Oh,
mace.
is that the Dokuru-chan?
I think so.
When she's like, technically she's an angel, and she's so violent, and she just revives him. She's like, nothing happened. Everything's okay. Yeah. But she's not a tsundere. She's just doing it because she's like shy and something like that. It's affection. She's falling.
Oh.
She's trying to fix herself.
It's not affection.
No, but to her it is.
Crazy.
Yeah, she is fucking crazy.
俺は
Anyways.
確かに見たのだ
I know what I saw. I mean, we know what we saw too.
Earlier this afternoon, after Dr.
Dr.
Nakabachi's presentation, someone killed Max Kurisu.
It is a bit of a tongue twister if you don't know.
Yeah, and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explain everything that I saw.
ドクター中バッチ。
オカリン何言ってるん？中鉢の発表会なら中止になったじゃん。
Because of the fucking satellite. You know.
中止
But I went there. And I made a scene.
人工衛星の墜落で。
Oh, my head is spinning.
Oh no. Just like the music.
You think it's the music causing it?
No, it's just funny. This is the time where the music's like, oh, your head must be spinning because you playing it. You know he was there, but it was cancelled. And, you know, that kind of stuff.
Oh, hello. She did not like that.
No. She was like, what the fuck? Just gonna move this. There we go.
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching.
You think?
It's the same thing that happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. Mayuri's story didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot?
Here we go again.
Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえちょっとあなた
What?
我が名は法院京馬だ
Why would
He
you
always
say
has
that?
to say it like, oh, in Kyōma. He always says it like that.
Why did you give her your name?
Because that is the name he chose.
She didn't ask for his name.
No, she did not ask. Don't worry about
She
it.
just said,
He doesn't know what to do.
excuse me, or like,
Yeah.
she wanted to possibly say something.
She
I
was
think-
like, would you please explain what the fuck you're doing?
Yeah.
He doesn't know what to do.
違うよ。全然違うよ。
法院さん今の話詳しく教えてほしいんです
It's called him Homensa. Honorifics, in case you don't know honorifics in Japanese. Japanese employs a system of names, suffixes that define the speaker's relationship to the addressee. The common honorifics are as follows. San, the most common honorific used with strangers, people of equal status, and in general whenever one needs to be polite. When used after the given name, like Kyōma-san, it indicates a closer relationship, because first name basis.
Yeah.
Alright, kun, an informal name suffix generally used for male friends or male subordinates. Also used by males towards female subordinates in professional environments. Chan, a diminutive suffix.
No, hang the fuck on. The fuck do you mean? An informal name suffix generally used for male friends or male subordinates. Also used by males towards female subordinates in professional environments.
Yep.
The fuck is wrong with you, Japan?
What do you mean?
You can't have it be an informal thing for males and then be like a formal thing for females. You're totally making fun of the females. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, but that's how that works.
Fucking
it's
sexist.
Japan. Japan is sexist as fuck. Did you not know that?
I didn't think it was this bad.
They don't even they are so bad at getting equal like salary in Japan. You have any idea? It's bad.
Okay.
Because they also don't really want to hire many females because, you know, at some point they would want to get pregnant and be a stay-at-home mom to take care of the child. So they're also very like hesitant in hiring females in general.
Not
and if
that
you're one
we
of those,
don't have the same problem in Denmark. We do.
Yeah, but we have a system that can help us with that.
Yeah, but it's
much
still
different.
a problem.
Yeah, but it's much more of a problem in Asia. In general.
Even if you're like, I don't want children, or I already have children, I don't want more. They're like, no, you're gonna get children at some point, so we're gonna take another candidate.
Yeah. And especially in Asia, they're like, if you tell them you don't want children, they're gonna be like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Right? So, Japan is sexist as fuck, just like any other South Asian country. Southeast Asian country.
Okay. Well, okay.
Yeah. Anyways, chan, a diminutive suffix that indicates high affection, usually used for small children, young girls, or between close female friends. Tan, and even more... What?
Small children, young girls, and between close female friends.
Mm-hmm. Usually.
Okay, well, I suppose anime is not the best representation of...
No!
Okay.
It is not.
Because there is, like, anyone who's affectionate towards each other, it's, like, it happens in anime a lot that the female will call the male chan in some way.
Yes, because affectionate.
Yeah.
But it's not the norm in Japan like that. Anime is a lot more...
Romanticized?
Yeah. Because it's entertainment. It doesn't have to be realistic. People don't expect it to represent Japan at all. In Japan.
Okay.
Anyways, tan, an even more diminutive version of the chan suffix, most often used for fictional characters, especially anthropomorphizations for added cuteness. Never heard of this before?
I've heard of tan. That's not how I understood it, but okay.
Subaru from ReZero uses tan for Emilia. For one. But he also loves Emilia. He says Emilia tan.
But she's not a fictional character.
No, but it says most often used, but it's just basically added cuteness to the chan. That's basically what it is for him.
Yeah.
She, a literary honorific generally used by formal publications such as newspapers. Some otaku, such as Daro, use she regularly because he's a fucking nerd. That's when he uses it. That people who use it outside of like publications are just nerds.
Why would you say death?
What? Oh no, that's not what this means. Sorry.
Okay.
This she
But
does
it's
not mean
pronounced
death.
she.
Yeah. So it's 4. Your point being?
They don't have a 4th floor?
No.
Because they're superstitious as fuck?
Yes, I know that.
But they still have a honorific of she?
Yeah, but it's different because it's together with a word. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Sure. Anyways,
that was it. Yes, please tell me that story in more detail.
Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation.
マキセさん、そろそろ時間ですし、始めましょう。
Okay.
Would you fuck off? We're in the middle of something?
No, we don't have time, unfortunately.
Let me guess, she's the one in charge of the seminar.
Did you remember from last episode? In the news, they said she was to give a seminar in Tokyo.
No, I
It
forgot
was
about
literally
that.
foreshadowed.
Okay.
We just didn't know it was this one that we were attending, but it was foreshadowed that she was going to be there for that.
As considering the situation, she was clearly going to be the one in charge of it.
Oh, yeah,
because you know she is a genius.
Yeah.
And I
Clearly,
am pretty
Okabe doesn't know.
and clearly she would not be there for to attend a seminar.
No, she's a student in America.
Yeah.
She doesn't even study. She doesn't even study in Japan. She studies in America. So there would be absolutely no reason for her. You don't know that yet, but it's pretty obvious soon.
No. Yeah, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
No. Kurisu glances at me one more
That
time,
fucking face. I'm not done here.
then sighs and heads towards the small conference room.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
Yes, you should.
行くとはどういう意味だ？
To the seminar?
講義を聞きに来たんだろ？
Yes. Ah, that. I completely forgot about that.
Did you come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Maxe Kurisu even attend a lecture like this?
She would not need to, no. It is now 3, and it's the 28th.
Still.
Yes.
Okay. My guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture.
No.
えっと
She's
今
giving
日
the
は
lecture.
私の担任の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
講義をする方だったのか。
Yes, she was.
Japan's famous girl genius, Maxe Kurisu,
That's the cover of the one you looked at before. That's sciencey.
who had her thesis published at the tender age of 7.
Yeah, the tender age of 17.
Please don't say that.
That's not what they mean by it, and you know it.
I do not like the way that...
It's very common to say it like that. He's basically saying that she's very young to have something published when she's 17.
I understand what they're trying to get across. I do not like the use of this word and this kind of like...
Yeah, it's just it's a common way to phrase something in English.
How often would you say this about a guy?
I think I've seen it being used about.
But you mostly use it for girls.
Probably yes, but it doesn't mean I
For a
wouldn't.
reason.
Yes, because they are tender and frail. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it.
According to Daru, she turned 18 a few years ago, so she's
No,
legal?
a few days ago.
Is that not what I said?
No, you said years ago.
A few days ago. Anyways, she's legal.
She is 18 and Okabe is 18, so no age problem here. Unlike with Mayuri, who's 16, it's a bit questionable, but yeah. It's only 2 years difference still.
Well, in Japan, there's a bit of the, sexual age stuff.
Yeah, but that's just the same in our country, for example. Neither of them.
Theirs is lower.
Yeah, by like 1 year.
But there's also, I think, also in Japan, it's not so much a problem that an 18-year-old is together with somebody who's younger than 18.
Especially because 18 doesn't mean they're legal.
It's 20, right, for them? Yeah. Okay. Right.
It's a thing you will know when you play Steins Gate Zero, because we have a small girl who turns out to be 21, and Daru goes, "Really? Legal lolly for the win!" every fucking time.
Okay, so, okay.
Yeah.
So it isn't... Okay.
They're not really legal, either of them, in Japanese standards.
Okay.
So it's not really a problem, per se.
According to the system, it's okay.
It's completely fine.
Yeah.
Just
it's
remember
a little
that.
weird for us, because for us,
18
when you're
usually,
18, you're an
yeah.
adult.
Yeah.
That's when it changes from like. When you get to the age of 18, it's not so much that you're not allowed to be in a relationship with anyone who's younger,
No.
even a sexual relationship, but
It is frowned upon.
heavily frowned upon,
Yeah.
and can easily be manipulated
Yeah.
from both sides.
Yeah. From both sides, especially.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you're in a sincere relationship, it shouldn't matter.
Oh, like the politician? What was he, like 20 something and she was like 17?
I said sincere relationship.
He says it's sincere.
Yeah, but do both of them say it's sincere?
He has the parents' blessings.
That doesn't mean
He
anything.
says.
That means jack shit. You gotta ask the girl. Regardless, in this particular context, they've known each other since they were children.
Yeah.
And technically, they're not a canon relationship, but Okabe would not do anything weird. So, whatever. He's a good person deep down, even though he's too deep your ass motherfucker, but that's another point. He cares about my.
Oh, so it's not like he's just asexual. He doesn't think about that stuff.
I don't think the story of this game allows him to think of those kinds of things most of the time.
Okay.
But I do think that there is a kiss scene in the game. But
That doesn't
specifically.
That
but
doesn't
that's it.
mean
That's,
anything.
No, but that's it.
Okay.
I don't think it's that he doesn't think about it. It's just the story of the game doesn't really allow it.
Okay.
Once they've gotten close enough, honestly.
I first heard about her when Dado pointed. Do we need to go through this again? We already talked about this.
I don't think that he talked about when he got to know of her.
I specifically remember that he talked about how Dado pointed it out in a gossip magazine article. This one, specifically.
That's not a gossip magazine.
Was it another one?
That's a science journal.
Oh, well, whatever. Doesn't matter.
It's called Science, for God's sake.
This is a picture. This is a picture they showed.
Mm-hmm.
They showed the picture of this magazine. So, what do I know? Whatever. We've been through this. Let's move on.
Yeah.
こういうのは初めてなので緊張してますが、ガチガチなのは多めに見てください。どうぞよろしく。
She
Yes.
says with a stone face.
Yeah, look, she's not stone-faced.
Rise a little.
She looks way more like approachable than when we first met her. She was just staring menacingly
yeah.
at you. You're like, what the fuck?
Definitely, but she's not like, you know.
She's not like the most emotional, the open character. Only when it
see
comes to like tsundere stuff, then she is. She is much more of a logical person. Hermione is much more of an open book.
The audience is pretty mixed. Well, it's a
Seminar.
What do you expect out of a seminar? The seminar, my dude.
I don't know. I think he's just talking about the atmosphere of the collapse. It's fine.
Generally, it would be toned down for a seminar because you know we're kind of in a sort of professional setting.
I don't know if it's because it's different in Japan. You know, fucking know with cultures like that.
No,
Not that Max would know either.
it was also like when we talked about the whole press conference with the doctor and how the big media wasn't there
Yeah.
for some reason, and I was like, really?
I don't know if it's just Japanese culture.
Maybe. I don't know.
You know?
It seems a bit weird.
Don't worry about it.
It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. And Kurisu gave me a sharp look.
Of course you did.
Okay, so it's mostly students like you, which means that most of them are probably just there for the credit.
Yeah, for the summer credit.
Not really because they're interested.
Yeah, probably.
So...
That's probably
makes
why,
sense.
Okabe.
Yeah.
Absolute buffoon.
I thought you were... Well, okay, he calls himself a mad scientist.
Yeah.
I don't know.
As I said,
that doesn't mean he
smart.
thinks logically.
No, he doesn't think logically at fucking all. He's the complete opposite of Maxi when it comes to that kind of thinking. He's very emotional, very rash. But also, like, you have to remember, he's smart, he's intelligent, but his wisdom is like minus a fucking 100 sometimes. So don't worry about it. He's a gooberhead, okay? Who thinks he's cool, but he's just a dork.
What did I do? Oh, fuck off.
Yeah. What did I do? What do you mean? He still hasn't figured out that.
When I stare back at her, she quickly looks away.
But their dynamic, though, is great it's very entertaining. It's very great, and they actually have some good chemistry. So.
I don't care if she's a genius or whatever.
I didn't do anything.
I still don't like her.
What do you mean? You don't like her? You barely know her.
He's probably still going off on the whole she's part of the organization or something.
Yeah, not to mention the frank way she spoke to him at the Rajikan.
Which we still don't have an explanation for.
Nope.
She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act. Can I punch this guy? But I learned at Radikan how cunning and aggressive she really is. Was she though? Was she?
I mean, she did like take him and be like, we gotta talk. Moves him out of the room.
That's...
And she also, when he was like, I've been found out by the organization, she takes him and she's like, and he's like, it turns off when it doesn't touch my fingers. He's like, oh, okay, so you're just talking to yourself. Those kind of things is what he's referring to. She's basically a girl boss, but he sees it as cunning and aggressive. Those episodes, you know? It doesn't come out of nowhere.
Again, can I punch this guy?
Don't worry, he'll learn his lessons. Hard.
Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
What do you mean?
Who says you've even met her? Who says this is not just...
Who said you didn't just, make her arm in your head? Oh my god, time travel. How convenient. It's not really my area of expertise, as you know, I am a fucking neuroscientist. But here we are.
Fuck are you talking about it then?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. You would have an expert talk about it.
I guess she's such a genius that doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
No, that's dumb.
She is pretty good at talking about it. She's got it under her fucking nails. But
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
Oh no! It's making him very angry now.
意義あり
Josh's like, I don't know this guy. And yes, that is an Ace Attorney reference.
I was about to say, like, again?
Yeah. Objection! Even points. I mean, he's not supposed to be talking. It's a seminar.
Supposed to be sitting down.
Yeah.
Be quiet.
Yeah.
Just fucking listen.
It's like, what? I haven't tried this before. How
タ
does
イ
this
ムマ
work?
シンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ
オカリン無茶しやがって
Daro's just like,
You
no,
magnificent
please.
fool! Why are you doing this to yourself? The guy's like, should I kick him out?
An ATF staffer entered the room, ready to kick me out, but Kurisu stopped him.
Because she's a girl boss. You're gonna love Kurisu, man.
Okay.
She will not let her take this down. She will retaliate
Yeah.
in the best way possible.
Perhaps I got too carried away. No, really. What made you think that that you did that.
Who'd have thunk it, Okabe?
まあはい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
Yes. So now we'll discuss time travel theories. Every single one of them at the time.
That's a little more interesting than just sitting and listening.
Yeah. Not to mention, if you like physics, they will actually go through a lot of the theories here. So, as they exist in the real world.
I don't know too much about time travel.
Oh, you will learn about all the theories here. I'm sure you've heard of some of them.
Most likely, yeah. I mean, I think so.
Don't worry, she'll name them.
Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed.
But let's not mind that.
But let's not mind that.
でもその前に私の考えを話させてください。これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
What are the major theories of time travel? Okay. I understand that from a game's point of view, it makes sense that you're asking this question to yourself, but I'm pretty sure, considering who you are, you would know these.
Well, he's trying to maybe remember what it is. Just because I have like gone through how the entire body works doesn't mean I remember every single theory and how they work.
Not, okay,
so I think he's just like asking like, okay, what was it again?
So it's more of a what are the major theories? Yeah.
It's more of like a what was it again?
Yeah.
Thing. And he might also not have heard all about it because his physics is more engineering related, but.
According to what we've seen earlier, he clearly knows at least a thing or two about time travel.
Yeah, that's because he's obsessed with it for some reason.
I've heard about the cosmic string theory. Yep.
Yeah, the cosmic string theory is a pretty well-known one.
Probably the most popular one.
Yeah.
中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論。
Yes. You know any of those?
タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック物質理論。
Isn't one of them based on some of Einstein's stuff?
Yeah, that's the light speed theory, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, right.
Because time moves slower for you when you are moving at light speeds. So it means you're traveling to the future.
The faster you move, the slower time moves for you.
Yeah.
Which is why there is some.
So you basically travel to the future.
Which is why there could be a bit of discrepancies to astronauts who have been on the space station for a while, because they're moving so fast.
Yes, but they're not moving fast enough for it to be really noticeable much.
No, but
no,
there is like.
Obviously, yes.
A little.
宇宙ひも理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論。素粒子リングレーザー理論、ディラック反粒子理論。
There you got the 11 ones. Ready to nerd into it? You're just staring at it like...
No, I'm trying to look at the black hole and I'm trying to figure out how it's different from the light speed. Isn't it also about speed and stuff?
I think it's not only about speed.
No?
But, as I said, she'll get into it, you will know, by the end of this.
Because the black hole is definitely not... Because there is a wormhole theory.
Yes, there's a wormhole theory. Which is different from a black hole, yes.
Yeah. Though some people believe that a black hole is a wormhole. Or can be.
Yes. But, again, You'll you'll hear about it here, so you don't have to worry about it too much. The game will give you all necessary information.
But I want to see why.
Yeah, but you don't know enough about it to theorize. They're named up now. Not bad.
Not bad.
You remembered one, dude. Fuck.
Perhaps
God.
Max well, of course she knows them all because she has a seminar about time travel,
Yeah.
so therefore she would be required to know them all, right?
She probably also just knows them.
Maybe, but she's definitely prepared for this.
Oh yeah, of course she's prepared about time travel.
So him being like not bad is like,
What do you mean? That's literally what she's here for.
it would kind of be like you go into an exam and you remember the basic stuff, and the teacher's like not bad, and it's like, the fuck do you mean?
Yeah.
I barely knew enough.
Yeah.
I only knew the necessary stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't go beyond that. And
No. It's like I only knew what was within like the curriculum. That's it.
Yeah.
Because that's all we can do when we go to exams. It doesn't give anything to go outside of it.
No, but
And honestly, at least at university level, you do not have the time to.
yeah.
So.
But for a lot, like in gymnasium, which is kind of like in between high school and college.
Yeah, it's like high school, college hybrid,
Yeah.
which is mandatory for entering university.
Yeah. The exams we have there are kind of abstract and freeform.
Many of them are, at least.
Yeah, many of them are. Especially the humanitarian subjects. But it is generally like you pass if you say the basic shit, where it's just like you have read it, you have repeated it. Good, you pass.
Yeah.
That's it. If you go a bit beyond that, you get a better grade, and if you have good like often in this case with the what would you call that censor?
Censor?
Censor. You know,
Impartial examinator.
yeah, the examinator.
It's an impartial examinator.
Yeah, because there's your teacher, and then there's another teacher who you don't know.
Yeah, and who is impartial because they don't know anyone at the school. They're not employed at the school. They come from somewhere else.
Yeah.
So they're impartial.
They don't know you or what you're about or anything. They can only.
They're supposed to not know, but
Yeah.
I have actually been to an exam where the censor was an old English teacher I had.
It can
Don't
happen.
know if she remembered me, but
No, but if you change school, it can happen.
It can happen.
But yeah, they're supposed to be completely impartial because they don't know you, who you are, what you're about as a character, person. All they can really judge you for is what you say.
Yeah.
Which is what they're supposed to judge you for, because what you say is what you will be graded on.
Yes. And it's also why they have the final say if the teacher and the impartial examiner are not in agreement about the grade.
Yeah. If you what is this? To get a B, you need to answer all questions correct and have said the minimum stuff. And I think that's about it. And to get an A, you need to also be able to have more of a, instead of just answering the question, have more of a conversation with the impartial examiner.
And for your information, A in our country is not a perfect score.
No.
We don't have perfect score. No, 12 is not a perfect score. 12 is 10% or above, or 90% and above.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect score. We don't have a grade for a perfect score.
But if 12 or A in this case is kind of like above and beyond.
Yes, it's 90% to 100%. That's usually where you have your A grade for us.
Yeah. I've gotten a few.
So you can have a few mistakes and still get the best grade that is possible.
Yeah. We don't do the thing of like A+ or A++.
No, we don't have that.
To indicate if you're like that much better.
No.
It's just like you get a 12.
Yeah. Officially, like if you're just handing something into the teacher, they may put you at a plus or a minus, but it's not something that's gonna remain on official records because we don't use that system.
No.
Simply just don't.
It doesn't matter.
No.
But yeah, I like.
Because ours is a number system, so.
2 of the A's I've gotten, like for math, I got it because I was able to show a.
You were able to present a proof that was
that wasn't
part of your lectures.
That wasn't part of what we had learned, because the book we used.
The one you learned was shit.
It wasn't complete.
No,
honestly.
It went over some steps, and even I had a hard time understanding. And I've also had math on A level, which is the highest you can have before entering university.
So doing that and also being able to apply it.
Apply it practically is one of the things that will net you a 12 in our country.
Yeah, apply it practically to
perspectivating is basically
to a real
example of
example,
how you utilize, how you would use this in real life, right? And those are called perspectivating, and those are basically what will net you an A or a 12, because that requires you to basically understand everything else.
Yeah, it's like they will basically just ask, so how would you use this?
Yeah.
And then you just explain, give an example of how it's used, and if you give that correctly, then you get a 12.
It's one of the last things you would talk about.
Yeah,
so.
And I especially was told for the math exam that they were impressed because I came with a proof that even they didn't know.
Yeah, and
that actually
literally
made
just
sense.
Searched on fucking Google for a proof.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
it's not that hard to find it.
No.
It's just the one that you had in your book was shit.
If I were to use the one in the book, I would have gotten just barely a passing grade. I think.
It's shit, the one in your book.
It was horrendous.
Yeah.
And in geography, I also got a 12.
No, you got a 10 in geography.
I got a 10?
You got a 10. It'd be. But they were pleasantly surprised because.
Yeah, they were pleasantly surprised because
they did not expect
I did not participate in any of the classes really.
I mean, they also kind of switched between geography and biology classes sometimes, and you didn't have to
because
take
it
biology.
was the same teacher.
Yeah, and you didn't have to take biology, so sometimes it was just kind of fucked for you.
Yeah.
But it's not like it mattered to attend classes. Your grade is full, for you, because you attend the 2 years instead of 3 year.
It's not so much that I didn't sure I attended here and there, but I didn't hand in any
assignments.
Any assignments or anything like that.
Either.
I wasn't active in it at all.
No.
Which for HF in this case.
Which is a shorter. It's 2 years instead of 3 years, and you don't have as many high-level subjects.
No.
Which also means that your attendance doesn't affect your final grade.
No.
How active you are doesn't affect your final grade, because you have to.
They will talk to you about whether this is a good idea or not continue. If you don't participate at all.
But you don't
it's not
fail
required.
if you don't participate, basically, because you have to attend every exam possible from the subjects that you have.
Yeah.
Which means your final grade is solely based on your exam, on your final exam.
How you perform at the end.
Yeah. Unlike the normal 3 years where you have both an exam grade and a class grade that covers how will you do with your hand-ins, how will you do orally, how will you attend, all those things.
Yeah. Luckily, HF actually kind of was, because of the way it's set up, it allowed me to get through it, even with my problems.
Yes, because
with my
you could
issues.
just inform your school that you couldn't attend because of your mental illness, and you just went up to your exam, and I helped you prepare because I knew exactly how to prepare for these things.
I was essentially on a sick leave.
Yeah, you're basically on a sick leave.
And I attended what I could.
Yes. And you can do that exactly because you had to go to all exams.
Yeah.
Like for the one I attended, which is the regular 3 years, it's like if you don't attend enough classes, your teacher cannot give you a proper grade for your attendance in class, which also includes like, your hand-ins and presentation stuff. But if they can't do that, they can't write you up for an exam.
No.
So if you do that, if you don't do that, you will also have to go up to every exam. That is still a possibility, but that's a lot of exams when you take the 3-year one, especially on the second and third year. Unlike the first year where it's like 0 to fucking 1 exam. And obviously I picked fucking 0 because I didn't get anything. And on the second year, I picked 0 because my class pulled English and I raised the level to A, so all of my exams were basically in fucking this third year. And then Corona came, so I only had 3 exams. The rest of my exam grades are technically attendance grades, but that's what they could do. And it helped me greatly.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. Like a lot of my exams I didn't really do super well in, mostly because I have very bad. I'm very bad at exams in the sense that I have great anxiety for them.
And you also have your mental problems. It's hard for you to concentrate for a long period of time.
Yeah.
So that doesn't help.
Like for written exams, for example, it is especially hard because there I have to spend a longer period of time just sitting and trying to get through stuff.
Yeah, because
and
our exams
also
are
under
usually
time
like 4 to 5 hours long. That's the written exam usually.
And I'm under a time constraint, which means that I am gonna be fucking worrying about if I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be stressed the entire time, so I'm not gonna be able to function normally.
No.
Which is why, like, I do get extra time for those.
Yeah,
but
you can get 25% extra time if you have a valid reason.
But it doesn't help.
No.
It doesn't make a difference, really, because it's like, sure, it allows me to have extra time to get through it, but I am still stressed.
Yeah.
I am still worried about the time. I am still constantly just... It's a terrible feeling.
Yeah. I mean, I also technically have the possibility for that at university for what I'm doing. But I never use the full amount of time anyways. So for me, it just wouldn't make sense. When we have like 3 to 4 hours exams that are multiple choice, I normally get through all the questions in like 2 hours. So there's absolutely no reason for me to get an extra hour.
Multiple choice would probably be easier for me to get through. Because there I just have to... You know,
but it's also just so much more questions. We have 100 questions, for example.
Yeah, but like the issue, like that compared to something like fucking Danish written exam.
Yeah, essays.
Fucking sucks, because it is extremely free form. You have to come up with everything yourself, more or less. Like you choose an assignment,
You were even back then also allowed to use sources from the internet. Not when you did it, but before.
For the written?
Yeah. If you had Danish A. You actually had to find some sources on the internet.
Oh, okay.
But it was
That's
before they
interesting.
changed the reform. So
Yeah.
now you don't have access anymore to internet because I think too many people cheated with that.
Plagiarized.
Yeah, plagiarized and stuff, yeah.
Interesting idea, though.
Yeah, you had to like search up 1 to 2 sources to put that into your discussion, speculating part.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
So,
That's interesting.
yeah.
Because otherwise, like...
It was the same in English A back then as well. It was like A subjects that were like humanitarian. You had to do that. But they changed it with a new reform, so it's not really applicable anymore.
And now we have the problem of AI being locally on your computer.
Yeah. I mean, that's why they have spyware at universities.
Yeah.
Because
we're also
you're
supposed
not
to...
you're not allowed. It's illegal to use any kind of like AI.
Which means that...
They have stated so.
At some point, they're gonna have to stop people from start using a different writing software than Office, because Office has AI integrated into it.
Yeah.
And how are you gonna stop that?
Well, luckily, it doesn't affect me because most of my exams are multiple choice, and therefore it is a software within its learning that we're using. So we can't write.
It can affect me because I need to do Danish again because I failed. Because I didn't know you could meet up for the written exam and then be like, actually, I'm not doing well. Can I
take the summer exam?
Can I take a sick exam instead? I didn't know you could do that, so I was just
It's a right you always have, but yeah, you know.
I wrote some stuff for the assignment, and I handed it in.
You didn't have your medicine, which was the big problem for you.
Yeah.
That day. Which basically meant you couldn't do anything.
I couldn't function.
You were basically blacking out on like what to do.
Yeah. Most of the time I think I spent half an hour maybe writing some stuff, and then the rest of the time I just sat there.
Yeah.
Even with the extra time, and I handed in whatever I had. I shouldn't have. If I hadn't handed it in, I could have taken a
sick
exam.
After
but
summer.
Nobody had told me how this fucking thing works. I didn't know how to do this kind of thing. I thought that if you met up for the exam, too fucking bad. You're there. You have to take it.
No. They put the other thing in because you never know, unforeseen things could happen mid-exam.
Yeah, that makes sense. But how was I supposed to know?
Yeah. Anyways, you know now, so.
Yeah, I do now. Lovely. But yes, that means that there's the possibility that the exam is going to be changed because of AI.
Yeah.
When I get to the point where I can take the exam.
But we'll look at that when that comes. How that affects you.
It's going to be interesting. I have no idea what
it's not like you're an avid user of AI anyway, so I don't really think it's going to affect...
hate it, but it is going to affect me in the way that the exam is going to be set up.
Yeah.
So it might not be what I'm used to.
No, but we'll look at that. We'll train what it is you need to. Anyways, we should probably continue with these time travel theories now.
How about we just do a podcast instead? Talk about our problems.
Now, let's continue before this music plays for too long.
Perhaps Max Kurisu is a worthy rival after all.
Sure
thing, Okabe. Yes, they are purely theoretical. No one has been able to prove it. Yes.
Yes.
That is how it goes with theories.
That is fairly normal, honestly.
Yeah.
With a lot of like theoretical stuff.
Yeah, that hasn't been proven.
I feel like the way she's saying it here is mocking it. As, like she's.
I mean, she did say that making a time machine is utterly absurd. So yeah, I think she is mocking them a little bit. But
Yeah.
you'll get into her reasoning for it.
But
Her
this is-
reasoning are purely logical. Why she thinks it's utterly absurd.
Yeah, but say like using the idea that or using the fact that the theories contradict each other is not a good basis for mocking them.
No, but don't worry, she'll learn her lesson.
Yeah.
Because clearly there's time travel in this game.
'Cause-
So clearly they figure something out.
Science, the progression of science has always been about contradicting
contradicting
what we
theories.
know.
Yeah,
So, yeah, whatever.
yeah, don't worry about it. She's mocking it a little
で
bit.
は12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
Fair question.
I don't exactly understand why that's relevant, but okay.
Don't worry about it.
そうですね。それは
Look at the face.
13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
And why does that matter?
I think what Okabe tried to like talk about is like, okay, none of these have like been proven, but what if you come up with a 12th bottle that doesn't contradict any of the other ones? It's like maybe that one is the true one, and then she comes, well, that could be contradicted by the 13th model. Who the fuck knows?
If the other 11 ones if some of them are contradicting the others or some of the others, how can you have a 12th one which contradicts none of them?
I'm just saying.
Like you can't there's a reason why we have different theories.
Yeah.
Because there's different theories as to how things work.
Yeah.
And you cannot include all of them.
No. I didn't mean it as include all of them. I'm just saying it's not going against any of the other theories.
No.
That is a possibility, but she's basically like, it's like none of these theories could be proven anyway, so they contradict each other, so whatever. She is mocking them, but don't worry about it.
I do not like the way she's doing it.
No, don't worry about it.
I think it's pathetic. Accursed girl! I didn't expect that she'd twist my question and use it against me. All of a sudden, I can feel everyone's eyes on me. It's risky to be conspicuous, so I probably shouldn't get too carried away.
No, you will get carried away.
ちなみに未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
Yes.
Yes.
That's exactly the one we're talking about. That is the speed.
Yeah.
So, if you press minus, we have the theory of relativity, in case you don't know it. Refers to both Einstein's special theory of relativity published in 1905 and his general theory of relativity published in 1916.
What are you doing, Pearls?
Walking around. Represented by the famous equation E equals mc squared. The special theory of relativity is defined by the following axioms. Objects cannot travel faster than the speed of light. As velocity approaches the speed of light, the passage of time approaches zero. As velocity...
Sorry.
Where was it? As velocity approaches the speed of light, mass approaches infinity. The general theory of relativity has the following axioms. In the presence of large gravitational fields, the passage of time slows down. In the presence of large gravitational fields, space curves. In the presence of large gravitational fields, mass increases. Which is also related to black holes, but that's another point in time.
Oh, my leg. My leg is not happy.
Sorry.
Okay, there we go.
That is the theory of relativity,
Yeah.
from a physicist standpoint.
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時その人は10億
It's very
分の
old
1秒くらい
Yes, you can't have
私より未来に進んでいる。
That is also true. Because they move faster than the average person.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ah, God, you're pathetic, my dude.
移動する速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。
Yes, that is very true.
極論を言えば、光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら、流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで、24時間その速度で走り続ければ、周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから、丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。
Yes.
法王院京馬さん。
He's also mocking him specifically about this.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think it's necessarily the theories themselves. It's more she's mocking him. Take that.
Why are you singling me out? Because
You're the one who went.
You singled yourself out, you
Yeah.
little dipshit.
Yeah.
では過去には行けるのかな？
Of course you can. We have time zones.
過去だって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。
That is also true. Stars are from many, many years ago.
できるでしょ。まあ今までのは前置き。例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。
What do you mean by physically?
You know, physically transport people themselves.
Yeah.
Like an actual time machine. Because the other stuff she's talked about isn't really physical transportation through time. So.
I think I'm too tired to get into this, so I'm just gonna continue.
Yeah, just continue. She'll explain it.
代表的なところだと宇宙紐
I
理
was
論
more,
と
I
ワ
had
ーム
some
ホール理論か
other
な。
ideas and stuff like that, but it's. I don't think I would be able to explain it probably.
Nah, don't worry about it. So cosmic strings and wormholes are the best candidates, she says.
Cosmic strings?
Never heard of that?
Something is like. It's tickling something in my brain.
Yes. It's a very known theory, but you might not know too much about it. The theory itself.
I don't remember.
She'll explain it. Don't worry.
宇宙紐というのは超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
Yes.
Also, why would a wormhole enable you to time travel?
She'll explain that. Don't worry. But that's basically also the theory they used in Interstellar, the movie.
I haven't watched Interstellar.
Oh. Well, never mind then.
No, a wormhole, as far as I understand it, it basically, essentially, no, how can I explain this correctly? If you have a piece of paper which is which is supposed to represent space.
Mm-hmm.
You take the paper, you fold.
Yes, you fold it.
You fold it, and then you poke a hole through.
Yeah.
Then you have a wormhole.
Yes.
It's a way to sort of have the 2 points be at the same place without being at the same place.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, there's also the theory of relativity also counts here because there is the entire like mass and velocity problem. But she'll get into it. Don't worry about it. She'll explain it.
Well, it depends on how you look at wormholes. Because if you look at it as more of a teleportation thing, then you're not really moving that fast.
No, but she'll explain it. So don't worry about it. But I want to talk about it. You can talk about it when she's explained it.
A string-shaped crevice? That must be how they enter our universe. Who?
Who?
Who? But do cosmic strings really exist? I would like to know what you mean by they.
ひびの幅は素粒子と同じぐらいで、
I can.
長さは最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。
Elementary particle. Smallest unit of matter. However, the definition of what constitutes an elementary particle is unclear. Certain elementary particles have a corresponding anti-particle with opposite charge.
Oh, you mean antimatter?
Yeah, antimatter basically.
Yeah.
But yeah. Why?
Hey, stop. You pulled it out, you little shit.
So it's as wide as an elementary particle, and it is as long as the entire galaxy.
Yeah.
これは巨大な質量であるがゆえに時空を歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を紐を中心にあなたがぐるっと一周すると360度以内で回りきることができる。
Yes.
I have questions. Am I allowed to ask the questions?
Yes.
Okay. How the fuck does the cosmic string have immense mass
That is just
if
a
it's
definition.
very small?
So as a black hole.
And
also
it's
has-
not a black hole?
It just does. That is the definition of a cosmic string.
Well, okay, technically. The cosmic string is the size of an elementary
Particle.
particle. Like the width of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's goes from one end to the other end
of the universe.
Of the universe.
Basically, yeah.
Which means it's more or less infinite.
Yes.
Which means it has infinite size.
Yes. Which is why it has infinite mass.
Or immense mass.
Yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. Sure, yeah, I can get behind that. Okay.
It is an actual theory.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I was just questioning like the theory of like.
Yeah.
But when you think about it that way, how would the this immense mass is spread out over a very large area. So it
Yes, but the
wouldn't
cosmic string is so thin it wouldn't matter too much.
We just established it goes from one end of the universe to the other end of the universe, which means it's basically infinite, which means it's infinite size.
But it's still a
Which
small,
means
still condensed mass.
How does it... Sure, it has immense mass because of it, but it's not in a singular point.
No.
It's not
It's
in
a
a small
singular
spot.
string.
Yes. But it's still infinite length. Therefore, like again, not a singular spot. How does it distort space-time? If it's not a singular spot that has the immense mass.
It is a singular string that has the immense mass.
Still doesn't change.
No,
What
but
I'm
that is
talking
the
about.
theory. It's all theoretical. There's not much we can prove. So
This one doesn't make sense to me.
keep going. Maybe it'll explain more. I don't remember how much he explains on it.
要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。
Yes.
角度欠損しているところを通過するとそこは欠損しちゃってますので通過時間はゼロになる。
Yeah, kind of akin to a wormhole.
Yes.
I understand that much, but
これを応用して宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき
Okay.
相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから
I mean,
歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると本来0だった通過時間がマイナスになる。
This is high level technical stuff.
yeah, I get that. But going back to the cosmic string and how it distorts space-time, I might just not, you know, understand it well enough. I am looking at it at a fairly basic level. You know, looking at it has a size, it has a width, or a, what do you call that when it's a cylinder? Is it still just a width?
The diameter.
It's a diameter. It has a diameter. And the string goes from one end of the universe to the other end of the universe, which means it has immense area. Therefore, it shouldn't, because the particle is so small, it shouldn't distort time-space, because it is spread out over such a big area that it wouldn't have enough of an impact on space-time. Because that's how a black hole works, or other things with big masses compared to their relative size. Because a black hole distorts space-time because it is immense mass
It
at a
is near
small
infinite
point.
mass.
Yeah. I'm just using her words. Immense mass at a small point. That's why it is able to distort it. Even like planets and such like that have different densities. The higher the density, the more it distorts. But if the area is near infinite, then the density would be extremely low. Because this particle can only weigh so much. I don't know, like, okay, I don't know how much a string, like a cosmic string, is supposed to weigh. Like, what's its density is. That might be where I'm going wrong with this, because it could be that for some reason this cosmic string just has a extreme density. So, but that's why for me right now, as of right now, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because large area plus large mass says normal density.
Just you can't eat eating it. This is what happens when you like take it out.
Yeah, it's because I wanted to throw it out, you know.
Yeah, I know. But then you should throw it out.
Yeah. I'm
Bye.
sorry. Yeah.
As far as I can read,
Where did it go?
it has this amount of mass because it is back from before the Big Bang, where everything had a big mass. The world was famously in a hot, dense state.
Yes.
These have retained that
But
hot,
this is-
dense state.
How does that make sense if it's expanding?
Well, not everything is expanding. Most of it is.
The string goes from one end of the universe to the other end of the universe. Therefore, it's
At
constant.
least. That's what it says.
So it could go longer.
It's very high technical stuff. It's related to scalar fields. Where usually something has +1 or -1. From passing one to another, they have to pass through 0. Because that's how physics work normally.
Yeah.
But the 0 is where the string would be. Because of the way the scalar fields work, the number is equal when the number is equal to 0. The field has more energy than it does when it's equal -1 or +2. Usually a lot more. So a lot more mass.
Is it possible for the cosmic string to not be straight?
Yes.
There we go. Now it makes more sense to me. Because I was thinking of it as a completely straight line from one end of the universe to the other end of the universe, which means that at no point there will be enough mass to have any effect. But if it
Cosmic strings are like this shit. It's not straight at all.
This is a bunch of random lines, kind of. Well, okay, not completely random.
No. Obviously not. They're related to the scalar fields.
It is chaos random.
Yes, it is chaos random.
And chaos is not random.
No, chaos is never random in
No.
the universe.
Even though that's kind of the definition of chaos. Okay, that makes more sense. So it can be concentrated in one area.
Yes, it can.
Okay. We're back on track. Cool. Okay.
It's highly technical stuff, but you need to know more about scalar fields. I just explained the minimum that is required.
The problem I had was the way that she's explaining it here with her diagram.
Well, she said at least from one universe to the other.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. Her cosmic string is straight.
Yeah, she just drew it straight because it was easier. It don't have to be straight.
No. That's why I didn't understand.
Some of them are just round.
I expected the cosmic string to be straight. But if it's not straight,
Doesn't have to be, no.
then there's the possibility of creating a higher density at a smaller point.
Yeah.
Which could create this.
Yes, exactly. Because the mass is what creates that field.
Exactly. Exactly like black holes.
Yeah. This is
It's
just
the same
instead of
thing.
a single point, you have to go around the string.
Yeah.
Really close to it, of course.
Yeah.
At the speed of light.
Really close to it. But the way that she set up the diagram, the further away from it you are, the more space you cover by passing it.
Yes, at a specific point, yes. This is just how the diagram looks.
Yeah.
But yes.
Obviously, like, to a point.
Yes.
Because the further, like, if you at some point like get too far away from it,
The mass won't matter.
It no longer has an effect.
Yeah.
On the space time around you.
Yeah.
So yeah. So there is. If the theory is correct, there is an optimal place to pass this string
Compared to
for
how
for
far...
most time or for most space space travel.
Yeah, space travel, which if you put that into the relativity and put it at a speed of light, it is also time.
Yeah. There's an optimal place to do it.
Yes.
To make to travel as fast as possible
Yes.
from one point to another.
Yeah.
So it would be elliptical? No, that's wrong. No, because it goes into a point.
Yes. Don't worry about the shape. That is probably a word you don't know.
So it's more of a teardrop?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Because I don't think at the other end there's a point. Away from the
No.
string.
It
That would-
basically like goes behind the string and then moves like in front of it
Yeah, exactly.
because of the mass.
Like a teardrop. That's the best I can
Yeah.
explain There's probably a better technical term for it, but
Probably, yeah.
I don't know it. But most people will understand what a teardrop is supposed to look like.
Yes.
So.
Anyways.
つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけ。
Okay, sorry, you lost me again. The fuck do you mean? Past?
Because you can move from one end to the other while moving through time. So you can move to the past. Because that...
How does...
Because the string itself is moving slower in time.
Okay, let me just ensure you can do something resembling a warp. This is called space-time angular deficit. When you pass through an area of angular deficit,
Transit time becomes zero.
Yes.
Now we apply this to a cosmic string moving at near light speed. Time will flow slower for the cosmic string in relation to its surroundings. So when you make that warp, you essentially go back in time because it's moving at the speed of light.
I think I maybe understand that. It's a little out there for me. Okay. Yeah, I can sort of see that. Because we're specifically talking about this string moving at
Yes.
near light speed.
Yes, exactly. Which means...
Do they always do that?
No,
Is that part of the theory?
that's part of the time travel theory, yes, that you have to get that doing.
That it has to. Okay.
Yeah. Because
Okay,
If
so
you take this down again-
this is not so much that the cosmic strings always move at near light speed.
No.
It is a case of you need a cosmic string moving at the near light at near light speed
for time travel to work.
for the time travel to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if you take down this, so, like, we can look at the...
Yeah.
Here, like, I'm just gonna move my mic a little bit so I can... Like, if this is moving, the entire, like, thing here is moving with near light speed.
Yeah.
Essentially, this part over here will be in a different time than this over here, because it's moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if this is the past and this is the present, if you move from this, like, to the past on the left side, you basically travel back in time because of the way the space field is made.
Yeah.
That is essentially the theory behind it.
Okay. Sure. Sure.
I hope I explained that good enough for viewers too, because, like, we can't really mark it, but
It would take a... I'm too tired for that.
no,
Sorry.
yeah, don't worry about it.
で2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくるとちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。
Yes, it basically is doing the other one reverse.
If they're traveling at the same speed and have the same mass,
Yes,
then yes.
yes.
And you're doing it at the same angular deficit,
Yes.
then yes. Yeah. Yeah.
ざっくり言っちゃうとそれが宇
But
宙
those-
紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
I can imagine that being very hard to replicate,
Yes.
which is why it can be just impossible to do. Also, isn't cosmic strings also just a theory?
Yes. I mean, there are signs that we are detecting higher density, like wave energy, that could indicate, which is why I think the theory was made to begin with, that could indicate that these strings actually do exist, but beyond, like, a little bit more energy waves here and there, we don't really have much proof of them.
I don't think that's good enough
No,
for it.
it isn't. It's also one of the points she's making. It's through
ち
these
なみ
things.
に誤解しないでほしいのは宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
Yes.
The fuck is the superstring?
Superstring theory. In physics, the theory that all matter in the universe is composed of strings, the vibrations of which manifest as the elementary particles. This theory, which posits 11 dimensions is currently impossible to prove experimentally, because that's how physics fucking work.
I'm sorry, 11 dimensions?
11 dimensions. However, it is said that if this theory is proven, it will explain all phenomena from the birth and scope of the universe on the macro level to elementary particles like quarks on the micro level.
Okay.
That is a superstring theory.
Sure.
というわけで宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという仮定なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。
Yes. Be hard to find if they're even there.
その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。
Yes.
If they're not doing it on their own, yes.
Yes, and they most likely are
銀
not.
河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確かです。
That's a lot of watts. 1.21 gigawatts.
It's gigawatts.
No, this is higher than gigawatts.
No. The reference.
Oh,
1.21 gigawatts from Back to the Future.
I mean, if
That's
you click
what
on
she's
it,
referencing.
Originates from the 1980s trilogy of Hollywood movies about time machines and time paradoxes. In the first movie, the inventor of the time machine said that it needed 1.21 gigawatts of power to travel through time.
Gigawatts.
In reality, the unit gigawatt does not exist. The scriptwriter made a spelling mistake. The correct unit is gigawatt.
Exactly.
She's just making a joke about it. She's like, you need an immense amount of energy that you would never be able to create. So just give up.
Well, yes, considering it is a thing with immense mass, how are you gonna move something with immense mass?
Yeah, exactly.
It would be, well, imagine the amount of power you would need to move the Earth.
Yeah.
Then
That times infinity.
more or less, yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
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 That's why it's just like pretty much impossible.
宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。
Yeah, that's also another point. Like, one thing is, okay, you can make him move at the speed of, like, light. You also... What?
Near speed.
Near speed of light, because you can never reach speed of light for some reason. That's just how it works. But you also need to actually, you know, physically move someone over there, do the thing, and survive it.
Yeah. It's, the closer you get to the speed of light, the amount of energy you need to increase your speed increases exponentially,
Because
which means that
it's squared.
Yeah, it's more or less impossible to reach the speed of light.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Because you will get infinitely close to the speed of light, but never hit it.
Yeah. Exactly. That is how the relativity theory works.
どうですホーインさん。宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル挑戦できると思いますか？
Who says he believes that one is the correct one?
No, she's just, you know, he's like, how can you just say we can never make a time machine? Because this is basically what you would need to make a time machine from this theory. Practically impossible.
I would probably think that there are other theories which are a little more realistic.
Oh yeah, she'll go through some other ones.
Yeah, this one is definitely out there.
Yeah, this is, again, she said one of the more, like, probable, because we actually have some proof of their existence, but
Yeah.
to put it into practicality and make a time machine is gonna be very hard. Basically impossible.
The practicality of this is impossible.
Yeah.
Essentially. Some of the other ones the practicality, if we could actually have the things be real, would probably be easier.
Yes, but
Something
let's
like a
see.
wormhole.
Yeah, but we'll have to see what she says about those things. Wormhole is the next thing she would want to go through.
Like, that's even possible! And why the hell is she addressing me? Because
You addressed her!
Oh my god. Are you a dense-ass motherfucker?
Goes up, creates a scene. Why is she singling me out? What do you think? You singled yourself out, you little ass. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god, I hate this guy.
大井さんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。
Exactly.
Well, you set him up to fail for this one.
Yeah, oh yeah, she's gonna set him up to fail for all of them.
だったら
Probably.
もう一つ例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理
How did you
論
know?
もうちょっと現実的かもしれません。
That she was gonna talk about wormholes.
How I knew? Because she named both of them before she went into the theories.
I know. Also, you have played the game?
Yes, that too.
Yes. Anyways, I was just making a joke.
Yeah.
Like, can you see the future?
大井さん、ワームホールってどんなものか知ってますか？
She says his name is such a condescending manner. He asked for it though.
Yeah.
He so asked for it.
I just explained it.
Yeah, but let him explain it.
Says I've been challenged, though. I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろ
Yes, that is essentially what it is.
Yeah. Could you say some more? Because there's more specifics to it.
Don't worry about it.
ね、そうです。
I wouldn't. That's not a satisfactory answer for me.
Oh, she'll probably explain more.
Okay.
You just put on
2
the
つの
spot.
穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間0で通り抜けられる。2つの穴がどれだけ離れていてもね。
Yes. That's why they're called shortcuts.
Yes.
The transit time is 0.
I think showing it in this way, where you show a tunnel going from one hole to the other, is a little bit misleading.
True.
Because most people would look at that. Oh, there's distance. There's no distance.
No, that's why they say, regardless of how far away they are, transit time is always 0. It basically doesn't exist.
But that would still indicate that there is distance between,
Yes.
or distance from each opening of the holes, which, as far as I understand, there is not.
No.
There is
They're-
no
They
distance
use the
between them.
word tunnel also officially, so there is theoretically some, but it's basically non-existent.
Because if you look at it the way where you fold space and create a hole, there is no distance between them,
No.
which is why traveling through them takes no time.
Yes. She'll probably explain more about it.
Hopefully.
だけど
I hope so.
ここで残念なお知らせ。ワームホールのトンネルは超重力がかかっていて、開通すると同時に潰れちゃいます。
Yes. It's Schrödinger's box. It's a cat box!
かかる重力を無効化するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。いわゆるエキゾチック物質。
Yeah, we'll come to find
マイナスの重さを
that.
持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
Exotic matter?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll just go to an exotic country.
That's not how that works.
No, I know. Negative mass and negative, and
Yeah.
so essentially negative matter,
Yeah.
antimatter, right?
Yes. They're very closely related. I think when you speak of antimatter, you're speaking of like specifically related to something. But yes.
Yeah.
It has negative mass and therefore it has negative energy.
It's just because antimatter is supposed to be exactly the opposite of real matter.
Yeah.
Which means that it would have negative mass and negative energy. That's why I was thinking of this.
Yeah. But usually when you talk about antimatter, you're talking in specific relation to a specific matter.
Yeah, I guess.
But they are essentially the same in practicality here, yeah.
Yeah. Because, as far as I understand, antimatter is supposed to fill up the empty space that is between matter.
Yes.
And could explain a lot of things we see happen around.
It's the same thing with dark matter.
Is dark matter not kind of the same?
Dark matter is basically just a matter you cannot see, but it exists between all matter.
Was I thinking of dark matter instead of antimatter?
Well, dark matter, I don't think this isn't necessarily the opposite.
I might be mixing them up a bit.
Maybe. It's fine.
Oh. Negative mass, huh? Is it something that floats if you leave it on the ground?
It's hard to imagine physically how that would react, right? It will repulse other matter, essentially, so it's hard to know how it will react. He's just trying to, like, think of it in, like, a very physical way. Like,
Which
how does it even work?
means that it, depending on what is around it,
Yes.
it will move in a certain
Yeah. That
way.
is-
If you put it on the ground, it will repel away from the thing that weighs the most, which
Yes.
is the ground.
Yes.
Therefore, it would go upwards.
Yes. But it is hard to, like, theorize specifically how that would fucking work without being an expert on the field.
Yeah, I understand that. But that's how I would see it, because it's antimatter or it's anti-gravity, so it would do the opposite of what we understand gravity as.
Yes.
Or negative. Not negative
Yeah.
gravity. Yes.
Anyways.
Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like.
Yeah, pretty much anyone here.
I just gave you an idea.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it covers all theoretical aspects of exotic matter. You might be wrong. Who the fuck knows?
Maybe.
It's hard to imagine such things.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。
Yeah.
ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないとダメということですね。エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動は可能になります。でもタイムトラベルをするにはそこからもう一手間必要。
Yes, because this is only between space.
Okay, so the theory I have for wormholes might actually be different compared to the theory that she's using here. Because here, it specifically relies on the fact that there is a tunnel.
Yes.
Because
Again, like,
if there is
even
no,
if you, like, fold it, there is technically still a tunnel passing point. It's just very short.
No. If you fold it, there's supposed to be nothing in between.
That is only time, not distance, because you still travel a distance.
There's supposed to be no distance, no time.
There is a distance, obviously, but it doesn't matter.
Which means there wouldn't be a tunnel, and therefore this wouldn't be an issue. But I think this is a bit different. Probably it at least seems to be.
Because tunnel is a word that is used officially in the definition of a wormhole, so
Okay.
it does have a tunnel. But time
こ
is
こでは
just
仮
zero.
にワームホールの入り口側の穴がこの秋葉原に 出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。
Sure. Let's say that.
まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
Yes.
Why?
Because then it would be moving at the near speed of light.
Why is that important?
Because otherwise you can't travel in time.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I am very tired.
It's okay.
I'm having a hard time keeping track of everything that's being said right now.
Yeah.
Which is kind of why I was a little hesitant of doing this stream.
Yeah, it's fine.
Especially because we're going through all this stuff here.
We are. But I'm here to help, so.
I just like to be a little bit more of a sane mind
It's okay.
going through this, but
I actually feel okay.
yeah, you feel okay. I don't.
No.
Okay. We haven't really gotten that far, and we.
No, because this is gonna fill an immense amount of time. The entire stream is gonna be this.
Yeah, we're talking a lot.
Yeah.
How?
Exactly.
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。 LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。
Yes.
というわけでその状態で法王院さんがワームホールに飛び込んだら数年前の LA に行けるでしょう。でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる浦島効果ね。
Yes.
Urashima effect?
Yeah. Hiroshima effect. Special relativity. A phenomenon originating from the fact that time slows down as an object approaches the speed of light. For example, imagine that an astronaut travels to a nearby star and back at close to speed of light. This trip might take a few years from the astronaut's perspective, but he would return to Earth to find that 1,000 of years had passed in its absence.
Yeah.
It's not true time travel. You're just utilizing relativity here.
But that's what most of time travel is based on.
Yes, but you wouldn't call that true time travel.
No. I guess not.
重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので法王院さんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。
Yes.
その1、ワームホールそのもの。この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。
Yes.
その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ実在は確認されてません。
Yes. Much simpler, but still impossible. Yeah.
It still has a problem of the amount of energy you would need.
Yes, as well as exotic matter, which hasn't been proven to exist at all.
No, but
Yeah.
it's like if you take that out of the equation, that like okay, wormholes exist. We know where they are. We can get them to be where we want them to be. Exotic matter exists. Then there's still the problem of the amount of energy we would have to use, which makes this highly impractical and impossible.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure there are theories No, I guess not really. I guess no matter what theory you go for, there's an immense amount of energy you would need to
Generally, yes.
expend for it to work.
I think black holes are one of the few where you don't need it. The problem is just that you will get crushed. You can't make it to that. You can't make it through the singular point.
As soon as you pass the event horizon,
Yeah.
you are gone,
Yeah.
essentially.
So unless you find a way to fight that,
Survive that, yeah.
yeah, survive
Which,
the
again,
event horizon.
the amount of energy you would need for that. Impossible. And incorporating them into a time machine is even more untenable.
Yes.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
Well, yeah. If you base it all on that, then yeah.
That's what she meant by it being
結
absurd.
局、現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなってるか分かりませんが。
Well, obviously, I would have liked if she went through all of the theories. Obviously, that wouldn't really make sense.
No.
But as of right now, if you don't understand the other theories, then how do you know that this applies to all of them? I assume, because I don't know them, that for each one of them, there is an impossible amount of energy you would need to expend for them
Among
to work.
others. Also, one of them was
Among others, but that is the singular thing that
is needed anywhere because you need to make it move at the speed of light. Or
that
near
you
speed of
just
light.
cannot do.
No.
Like, even if everything else was possible, that one is the impossible thing. So it's like getting all the other ingredients, sure, could theoretically be possible. Like, sure, we don't know that exotic matter exists. Sure, we don't know that wormholes exist, but like possibly finding them is not impossible. But even if you have them, the amount of energy just makes it all fall apart.
Yes. It does.
So,
それに
no matter how
仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても
optimistic you are about
実際
them,
に行けるとは限らない
it cannot work. Aiko!
Hey, leave her alone, Aiko.
You little shit. She's probably bored because she hasn't done anything all day.
When I came home, she was just laying in her bed.
Yeah, like always.
She's probably been sleeping.
Yeah, that's what she does when she's alone.
Yeah.
She sleeps and
Eats.
and goes to the litter box.
Yeah. And then sleeps again.
Yeah, that's all she does.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing for her to do, really. Nobody to interact with or anything, so she can't really do anything.
No.
Like, essentially, we have toys that she can play with if she wants to, but having her be activated when we are here is hard enough.
Yeah.
So having her just do it on her own,
Impossible.
more or less impossible.
It's like
There are
time travel. Fucking impossible.
There are times where she starts playing with something on her own,
Yeah.
but it's very rare.
Yeah.
It's extremely rare. So, yeah. Anyways.
因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
Principle of causality. A scientific and philosophical principle that states that every event has a cause, and it is by that cause that an effect is produced. The theory of relativity is founded upon this principle. However, quantum physicists have observed microscopic phenomena that do not appear to obey the principle of causality. That is the problem with quantum physics, by the way.
Yep. But now we have the world's first quantum computing chip in the world, made by Microsoft, which is cool. I would love to see how it works.
You gotta study physics for that.
I did think about it at one point, but it's probably not viable, honestly.
I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to know.
Yeah. Choosing your future career is very hard.
Knowing what my parents, especially my father, keeps telling me, you see why I'm pessimistic?
Yes.
It runs in the family. They have programmed me, more or less, to be pessimistic. My father has always had the idea that you can't trust anyone but yourself.
Yes. Which
I've gone to the point where I'm
sucks.
like, I've gone to the point where I'm even like, can I even trust myself?
Yeah.
Or at least I've been there a few times.
But that's also because many they don't trust you. You know, and then you'd be like, if your parents don't trust you, how can I trust myself, right?
Yeah. Maybe it would have been better if I was at what's that called?
I don't know.
A place you put children because the parents can't take care of them, or for some reason there are no one to take care of them.
Yeah. Don't know. Too late for that now.
Maybe it could have made me worse. Also,
Who knows?
It's hard to know because sometimes those places are also not great.
Yeah. Anyways, let's continue.
タイムパラドックス質量保存の法則
Yes.
The mass of the entire universe is constant. Yes.
Yes.
And
It has to be. Mass can't come out of nothing.
No. And it's ever expanding.
Yes.
But we are theorizing that, well, no, we're not theorizing. We're seeing it slow down.
Yes. And people are theorizing that maybe it'll reverse back.
Exactly. And that's what causes the Big Bang. Because
Every time.
Yeah, every
Essentially.
time. Yeah, the universe, like, obviously it started from somewhere.
Yes. We
So
just don't know where.
we have a first Big Bang. It then expands, retracts, Big Bang, expands, retracts, Big Bang,
Yeah.
and so on.
That is the current theory people have right now.
Yeah,
Because of what we're seeing.
because essentially there should be nothing to stop it from continuing at the same speed.
No. But somehow it is slowing down. As far as we know.
Yeah. Unless you think about the fact that, the universe has a mass, therefore it affects space-time, therefore it would also pull on whatever is, escaping. And there, like gravity.
Yeah, it's a gravitational force.
It's a gravitational force that, so therefore it would also stop at one point.
Yeah,
And-
when it gets far enough away.
Yeah.
Because essentially velocity would slow down as it gets further away.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't need to be as high. Thunderbells?
No, wait, what you said didn't make sense. Because it doesn't need to?
Yeah,
That's not what I'm talking about.
no, but to be able to expand, it doesn't necessarily need a higher velocity. The further it gets away. That's why some planets move fast and some planets don't.
What you're thinking about, I would say, is more about the... Okay, hang on. Because when I'm thinking about this, The universe is expanding. It started at a singular point, and then it just goes out in every direction. It will continue to go in a straight line.
Yes. For every single particle, yes.
Supposedly. There's always a problem of things besides it having mass affecting it.
Yes, but theoretically, every single particle would go in the same direction.
Not the same direction, but
No. Every single will.
continue along the same path
Yes.
that they started.
What I mean by straight path is each individual. That's the word I'm looking for.
It's important to distinguish that it from every single one has the same path.
It's a long universe.
That would basically make the entire universe just a cosmic string.
Basically.
That's not what it is. What was I going with this?
Talking about velocity.
Velocity, yes.
You're like, wait, what were we talking about again? Feels like you have ADHD sometimes. Which you don't.
No, I'm just tired right now. But also, I have problems with forgetting things.
Yeah.
I have things that looks like ADHD, but it's just caused by something that is not ADHD.
It's caused by something that is complete opposite
Yeah.
of ADHD, which
Yeah.
is why I find it funny sometimes.
Yeah. But no, velocity. What is velocity? Is that a constant speed?
I mean, velocity is defined by meters per second.
Yeah.
So yes.
So.
But there's also an acceleration, which is what essentially becomes minus at some point when it's slowing down. It's the acceleration that changes.
Yes, acceleration changes, but that doesn't mean that it can't keep its velocity. Just because acceleration gets smaller, that only means that it will no longer accelerate.
Yeah,
go
that's what I'm
faster.
saying. If it goes into minus.
If it goes minus, yes.
That's what I said. If it goes
Okay.
into minus, the speed will halt.
Yeah. Okay. It was more the way you said it, that where the further away it gets, the less velocity would have to continue. And it's not really how you look at it. It is less acceleration
Yes.
it would need to continue having the same velocity.
Yes. I just said it in layman's terms.
I still think you probably said it wrong.
No. It's just layman's terms.
Maybe I'm misunderstanding what you're saying.
Doesn't matter.
But essentially, it gets further and further away, which means the gravitational pull will be lower and lower and lower. Therefore, it will need less and less acceleration to keep its current velocity.
Yes.
But for some reason, the velocity is changing. The velocity is decreasing, which would indicate that
There's something pulling it.
the amount of acceleration it has is lower compared to the gravitational force that is affecting it.
Yes.
It's
I think it has something to do with the amount of energy at its disposal.
yeah.
Because at the start, there's a lot of energy and it goes like infinitely fast, and then it slows down. Because it doesn't have enough energy to keep going.
Infinitely? Speed of light?
Yeah. But you know what I mean when I say infinitely.
Yeah.
I'm just comparing it to now.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I think it's the amount of energy that it needs to keep its velocity is not enough. Maybe because it's spread too much. Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows yet.
It's the same idea with rockets.
Yeah.
To escape the Earth's gravitational force,
We need
an amount of energy.
You need an acceleration that is higher than the gravitational. And for that, you need a certain amount of energy to create said acceleration. Yes.
But if the amount of energy you have is not enough,
You ain't moving.
acceleration, well, you can start moving.
Yes.
So you have enough acceleration to begin with,
Yes.
but you don't have enough energy to keep that acceleration.
No.
Then the acceleration will get smaller, and therefore you will return to Earth.
Yes. Anyways, back to the mass of the entire universe is constant.
Sorry, I like this.
It's fine. It's exactly the kind of thing that people would potentially want to watch this for. It's the commentary.
Yeah.
So that's fine. I'm just saying we've discussed this. Now we go back to game.
I might also be rambling
It's fine.
a little bit because I'm tired.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
I
I
completely
might not-
understand what you're talking about, and I completely agree with what you're talking about from what I know about physics. I haven't studied physics, so I'm not an expert.
That means I'm not complete. Oh, hello. Hello.
Oh my god, hello! I can't read that username from here.
Bed insists.
Okay.
Bed insists? No, bed insists. I think. I don't know. Bed. Okay.
Call me Ben, I insist!
Okay.
Cool.
Bed it is. Hello.
Bed.
You have come at a time.
You certainly come at a time. I hope you like physics. And maybe you already know the game, so maybe it's fine.
I assume you're here because you know Steins Gate. Because there aren't exactly like a large amount of people who come here because they just saw it.
No.
Anyways, sorry.
It's fine.
I
I
ramble
hope
a
you're
lot right
doing
now.
okay.
Yeah. I have played through
Yes,
Steins Gate.
exactly.
And I'm loving it.
Steins Gate is like great game. I have already played it. Ramona, my roomie over here, has not played it. She
I
only
have not
knows
played
some
it.
of the memes from the gel bananas. That's basically all she knows. So
I don't. No. The gel banana I don't really know about.
no, but you
actually.
know the memes. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm like strap a phone to a microwave, put a banana in, time travel.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all I understand.
So basically nothing.
Exactly. So, but yes, I am very into physics and theories and stuff. Oh, I like Chaos Child, which I did
Oh
not
yeah,
like.
Chaos Child is another one from the Science Adventure series, but it's very different from
I can
Science.
see that on the semicolon.
Yeah, exactly.
What is Chaos Child? Chaos Child.
What?
What is Chaos Child?
It's another vision level, but the same people. But it has absolutely nothing to do with Steins Gate. It's a completely different universe. And it has another game in the same universe called Chaos Head.
Wait, I think I've heard you talk about this before.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be straight up apologizing. I am very tired. I might ramble. It might not make sense. So far,
It made sense to me.
it makes sense to you, which means that I am not completely out of it,
No.
as I was about to say.
This is also highly technical stuff, so, you know. It's fine. We're in the middle of the time travel theories that are basically impossible
Yeah.
until Okabe at some point in this game proves them fucking wrong.
Somehow.
Somehow.
Doesn't really make sense, but
Hey, they make the theory behind the feasible time travel kinda makes sense. You know that
sound plausible.
Yes, you know that there's some point where it's like, that's not how microwaves work, but the rest is pretty solid in my opinion, if you're not an expert at physics.
The visual novel where the science is so ridiculous that I could only read it from the perspective of, look it's a visual novel. Okay.
Yeah, it's the science in that universe is fucking weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
No.
Then it has to be really interesting to be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think they've quite made a VN that has been as successful as Steins game, because it's just that good. They have robotics notes, which some argues is in the same universe, some argues it's in another timeline. We focus more on robots.
Yeah.
Obviously. And then they have anonymous code, which I haven't heard anything about, even though it came out 2 years ago. Nobody talks about that game. So I have no idea how good it is.
No. Okay. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be the extra mass of the time machine and its pilot in the past. Yes.
Yes.
I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such a violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger.
Yes.
I can see that.
It's a paradox.
It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
No.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
Yes.
Okay.
What? I would be like, yes, that is how it works. And then Okapes is like, what? You study physics. Is he grinning at his reaction?
She's laughing at my reaction. That little
shit.
Shit. How mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから。現代物理学においては全く成立しない。
Yes, that's two.
では何が問題となるのかね。
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも、親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
Yes, the grandfather paradox.
If you kill your own grandfather, will you exist?
Yeah.
To go back in time to kill him.
Exactly. That is the time paradoxes of all time paradoxes.
Yeah.
That's also one thing I like about this game. It's like it takes some of paradoxes and kind of flips it on its head. Like certain things happens in the past and they happen, but in this game certain things also happen in the future and they can't be changed.
So sort of a destiny kind of thing.
Yeah. They call them convergence points in this game.
Yeah.
It's it's an important event where some timelines merge together. So therefore it has to happen. And it won't happen before that time.
What did they call it in Loki?
I don't fucking know. I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No.
'Cause they had the same thing in Loki.
Yeah.
About timelines and stuff, where it's certain things that has to happen.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah. I don't remember. But this, but in Loki, it was only the timelines were only really spreading. Certain flags. Yeah, basically.
What if I toppled her flag?
I mean, I'm pretty sure you already fucked up one flag in the phone because you chose not to answer. But that's another point entirely.
Well,
we will get the canon ending no matter what at some point, even if we have to skip through everything.
As long as we don't topple her death flag. Apollo.
You already did that. She already died in the first episode of the stream.
I think that's different.
Okay.
That was not our cause, I would say.
No.
As far as I understand it right now.
As far as we know.
Because so far I have not seen him do anything that would indicate that he is sort of the cause of it, in a sense.
Except for the fact that she's apparently met him 15 minutes before we met him for the first time, which is weird.
Yes. But we can't, we don't have answers to that yet,
No.
so therefore we don't know enough.
Nope, we have no idea what the fuck she's on about.
No.
And now she clearly doesn't remember because she never went there,
No.
which is also weird. But that's another point.
So, yeah, right now we haven't met her at all.
No.
Even though we met her earlier today and she died.
Yeah, but this is the first time we meet her again. And we have a very bad first impression.
So we have met her at a time where we haven't met her.
Yes.
To meet her at a time where we haven't met her.
Yes, essentially. She only went for us because she's met us.
Yeah.
And she wanted to know what we were trying to say.
We talked to her for some reason.
Yeah, because she wanted to hear what we wanted to say.
Yeah. And therefore we met her.
It's a fucking paradox.
The first time.
Yeah.
According to the story. Which then now we haven't.
Yeah.
Hasn't happened.
Yeah, because.
According to everyone else.
Yeah, according to everyone else.
Apollo.
Damn you, Steins. He's very happy. Yeah, because he's climbing on the cage.
Yeah.
He's very happy about that. So he has high wings and he is serenading her with the most annoying sound in the entire world. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, it's a parrot.
It's a small parrot. It's a cockatiel, to be specific.
It's still a parrot.
Yeah,
Lovebirds are also parrots. They're not even smaller.
All I'm saying is a parrot is a broad term.
Yes, but it is a parrot.
Yes.
But it's the small ones with the red cheeks
Yeah.
and the crest feathers.
Yeah.
We have two. And he is in love with our female parrot, who does not give a fuck. Literally.
About him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she does not care at all, but he tries so hard to gain her attention. He wants to preen her, but no.
Apollo.
He's just happy because she's close to him.
I know, but we're in the middle of something here.
It's fine. It's probably fine.
They can hear it on stream.
Of
That
course
much
they
I
can. Of course they can.
I'm
He's
sorry
loud.
about that. We can't really...
We can't control the fucking birds.
And these microphones are too sensitive to not pick it up.
Yes.
So we sadly don't have a choice when it
No,
comes to that.
it's fine.
Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestor before you were born?
Yes,
その
exactly.
パラドックスの解
What,
が
really?
導き出されない限りタイムトラベルは実現できない絶対に
Oh, he does not care right now.
No, he does not give a fuck.
Okay. Can't even close the door, sadly.
No, because then they'll just start flock calling us, which is the same amount of noise. But two birds.
Also, there are cables, so we can't close it completely.
No.
And then we also have a cat that would want the door to not be closed.
Who's a loaf? A cat's a loaf?
With a tail.
Yeah.
A tailed loaf.
Yeah.
殺さなければいいんじゃないの
It's the possibility that's the problem, milady.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, we solve the paradox if you just, don't kill an ancestor. I'm like, that's not the point. The point is that it's possible to do it if you travel back. But it's not possible because you travel back and you exist. It's not about whether you do it or not.
It is literally impossible for you to do it.
Yeah. But if you travel back in time, shouldn't it be a possibility? That's the point. But don't worry. The game comes up with a theory that explains this. So look forward to that.
How about Destiny Ghosts?
That's not how this works.
Like in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth.
The whispers.
The Whispers.
Yeah,
How about Whispers? They just stop you from killing your grandparents.
Yeah.
Or your parents, for that matter.
Don't worry. You're on the right track to how the game will counter this, but there'll be a while until we figure that out anyways.
So the game is just like... you're just not able to. kind of thing.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
close to. But yes, they do come with an
単
explanation.
純な問題じゃありません SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険ですあなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない
Yes?
Really? Doesn't seem that dangerous.
This is why he fucks with
人が生じる
time
ことは
and
因
learns.
果律の崩壊相対性理論の崩壊さらにはこの世の全ての物理法則の崩壊を意味するもの
Oh.
Yeah.
Physics allows me to climb.
Physics allows me to climb a ladder, but it prevents me from just climbing into the air. It makes sense. Physics would allow me to travel to the past, but not interact to any great extent with things in the past. Yes.
Yeah. That's
So to speak. You can't change.
a cool way to put it. I've
Yeah.
never thought of that.
It's like you can't change anything that would significantly alter the present that you come from.
Yeah.
But don't worry, as I said, the game will explain how to deal
パラ
with
ドッ
that.
クスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現
Of
実に
course,
起きること
because we
は
can't actually,
起きてはいけないこと
time
なんで
travel.
す。
The problem I have with you keep saying that they will explain it is, yeah, but when?
Yeah,
I think I read you now.
Pop Science magazine. I mean,
Okay.
there are people looking through those, so it's a good way. Pop Science magazines are pretty easy to understand. So
I used to read a lot of those. We had in Danish, in Denmark, one called Illustreret Videnskab.
yeah, illustrated science.
Illustrated Science, which was a very
Yes, we're Danish.
no,
We are Danish.
jeg snakker ikke dansk. Ich spreche Deutsch. Sorry. Drap på. What?
Nice. Don't worry about it.
What is that?
It's a language.
Yes.
A non-Danish language, but definitely European.
Definitely Scandinavian.
Exactly.
And it's not Swedish. Looking at it, so it must. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it was all illustrated science. Yeah,
Yeah.
Denskap. That's very funny.
So it's Norwegian.
It would seem so, yes. Usually Swedish would have 2 P's, but I don't
Yes,
know my
because
Scandinavian.
Swedish is weird.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It is Swedish, yes. It is one of the two. They're fucking weird, both of them, but I understand Swedish more than I understand Norwegian.
I understand Norwegian better than I understand Swedish. I've always looked at Swedish and I'm like, the fuck? No, I'm gonna keep that to myself. Never mind.
Nice. Oh well.
だから
I know a
0.0001%
few ways
でも
of
起きる可能
swearing in
性のある
Swedish.
どんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。
They, each
自
person.
然じゃないですか。多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理っていう抜け道もありますが、
Maybe that's why I had a
ファン
harder
タジーすぎる
time.
と思うので、
Looking
認
at
めた
the
くないですね。
But does Swedish use? Oh, is it not a umlaut?
Where do you see the O? Oh, they can.
They can? I'm confused. I thought it was only us and Norway that did
No, not
that.
necessarily.
Or is it Norway that doesn't use it and Sweden uses it?
Norway definitely uses it. Don't worry about it.
I'm confused.
No, our level of Norwegian and Swedish from our Danish classes is 10 hour at max.
Yeah. Mostly focused on Swedish.
We had both. One text from each, basically.
Yeah. Or maybe, I don't know, it's a long time ago. I don't
It's
remember.
a very long time ago. But cool! Scandinavians!
Yeah.
Yay!
What are you doing up at this point? Wait, no, it's weekend. Never mind.
It's weekend and it's only 11. It's okay. It's not like me when I watch my streams every Friday, which is technically Saturday because it starts at 2 a.m. and ends at like 6:30 a.m. My entire night's gone, but I work anyways, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, it also worked out for me that I stayed up later last night. Because Loading Rerun premiered their first episode of their new season of Friday Nights, which is a Magic-based series.
Yeah, I assume it is.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So I was able to watch it when it premiered.
Hey! Anyways.
I grind my teeth.
I got my teeth, damn you.
Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Maxe Kurisu truly is a genius.
Oh yeah. She knows her
Muffin.
stuff. Yeah.
I ended up listening to all of Kurisu's lecture at ATF. Damn her!
Damn her! She's too good.
After the 2 time travel theory she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal
Eloquence.
eloquence. I wanted to hear that too.
Don't worry about it.
Can we just have a VN that's nothing but this? She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture, so impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old.
Your phone's like medicine.
An 18-year-old's first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you know your shit, it makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts.
Yeah. She's a girl boss.
That's a derogative term,
No, I wouldn't
depending
say
on
that.
who you ask.
I wouldn't say so. I
No.
say it in a slay kind of way.
Yeah, I know. But some people are also
Yeah.
like girl boss, which is a way to make them seem like... it's hard to explain.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So you don't have to. But I'm saying in a... She's great. I love Maxie. She's my favorite character in this game, but she's great.
Wait, why am I praising her?
No!
Leave that aside.
Oh, yes, of course.
I saw Max Kurisu dead.
Like 3 hours ago.
What the hell's with that? And yet she's alive.
What the hell?
Any term meant to be discouraging?
Yes, it
encouraging,
can be appropriated with the opposite intent, yes.
Yes. Always.
That is the problem.
That's also why a lot of terms that used to be derogative when it came to the queer community,
Yeah.
we have tried to take them back
Yeah.
and made them better.
Yes.
Like queer.
Give it a better connotation.
Like queer, for example. Because queer used to be a derogative term.
Yes.
It's not that anymore. Now it's just like we embrace the fact that it means weird.
Yeah. It's like, you can't use it for something negative anymore because we all like it. Take that, rest of the world.
Like people still use gay as a derogative term.
Yeah. But a lot of the time, it's also just a status effect.
Yeah.
So.
A lot of people also just use it to, just... The Big Bang Theory was first used as a
Yeah.
dictionary term.
Yeah, the scientific theory, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was actually, it was kind of looked down upon, and yeah, it wasn't meant to be anything, but yes. Me she says.
And not just my memories of Kurisu, but also my conversations with Mayuri.
Nothing makes sense.
Daro too. Everything that happens in this reality stands in stark opposition to the world I remember.
What the fuck?
Everything would be solved if I just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion. It never happened.
But he doesn't believe that, so here we are.
Bye.
Bye!
By the time I snapped out of my internal monologue, Daro had wandered off. So be it.
Whatever.
I need to focus on my finding. Also, term capitalism is
Yes. Yes. Capitalism is always was originally a very derogative term.
I need to focus on finding a way to discover the true cause of my contradicting memories anyway.
He'd be like, what the fuck?
This leaves me with no choice.
5:30. Hey! You're gonna hate this segment, but be prepared.
How about we stop?
Might as well get it over with.
I suppose. Okay.
It's over after a little bit, but Okabe is just a bit of a dunderhead when it comes to this, but he's also a product of time and society. Yes, this segment, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm not sure what you mean by dunderhead, but let's just go ahead with that.
He's bye-bye.
The longer
He has no malicious intent behind what he's saying, but you're not gonna like it specifically.
the more you speak, the more we have to wait with this.
Yes. Okay, let's go.
I arrive at Yanabashi.
Yanabayashi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yanabayashi Shrine. Sorry, I read that wrong.
It's the first time you see it.
I need to get exercise. What? How the fuck can you talk about scientific shit and then be like, oh, let me get some spiritual.
He's desperate, okay?
Not interference. Intervention.
Yes.
Oh my god. My words. I seriously doubt that the max accuracy at ATF was a ghost. Regardless,
Lion.
it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese.
It's a plot.
Wow.
It's a product of culture.
Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Manseibashi. Mansei, sorry.
I care a lot about pronunciation. So.
Manseibashi Bridge is a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding.
Why did they choose to say Manseibashi Bridge when Bashi means bridge? Whatever.
Naan bread. Chai tea.
I know.
Anything else?
I don't know right now, but it's just like Bashi comes from the word hashi, which means bridge, literally.
It's a very small shrine that, well, a person who reads the name wouldn't know that.
But it's just funny. It's like Tai Chi.
Yeah, I know.
Which is also stupid, but whatever.
A small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. So, like the shrines we find in Yakuza, which is like have a small part. Here's a shrine.
This is small, but it still has a building and everything here.
Kanda Myojin is the most famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one because of the girl.
Hello, Mayuri.
And Mayuri is here. Translators might have
Decided
said
it'd be the best way to translate. Maybe. I just read it and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, well,
but I also know Japanese.
Yeah, you know Japanese.
I
therefore,
can speak Japanese.
Therefore, it doesn't make sense to you. But for me, I'm like, I look at the name and I'm like, I don't know what it means. Bridge.
No. I mean, there could be other ways to say it. They could have said the bridge named Maebashi. Maebashi, but whatever.
It's just too much text.
Yeah.
Honestly, so it's easy to just be short and concise.
True.
It's okay. Oh, right, she said that.
Yeah.
There are two girls standing in front of the main building.
What's up?
Wait, is this? Okay. One is Mayuri and the other docile-looking beauty wearing traditional Miku attire.
Where's my shaman girls, Lean Hollow? If you played the Steins Gate Zero, you know exactly what I'm remembering. It's such a meme.
You've showed it to me.
Yeah, I love that scene. It's so funny. Anyways, Miko. Also translated into Shrine Maidens, which are priestesses. In the Shinto religion, Miko typically dressed in a white kimono with red hakama or skirt. Sure, I wouldn't call it a skirt, but if you don't know what a hakama is, skirt is probably the closest you'll get, even though it's pants! But whatever, it looks like a skirt. It's divided, it's pants!
Yeah.
Their role is to assist priests with performing rituals and events. And also sell all kinds of protective charms and shit. They also do that.
That reminds me of a Vine where a person is standing in front of a mirror and is like, look at my cute ass dress. Psych! It's pants!
Yeah. It's like, if you're just standing normally, it looks like a skirt.
Yeah.
But samurai also used to wear hakamas, so they're pants when you look.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is hard to see. Whatever. It's fine.
Urushibara Yeah, okay.
Okay. You know who it is now?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Here we go!
The chief priest's son. Okay, so they know.
They know. That's the kind of the why the segment is a bit not great.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay.
It's different from what you thought. Yeah.
That makes it worse. Mm-hmm. Fuck, I was expecting it to be like they didn't know.
Oh, they know. They know.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's also why I'm saying we should just get this over with. You don't want to look forward to this next stream.
Lovely in every way, but he's a guy.
Yeah, here we go.
こんにちは
We met when I rescued him from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven.
Pedestrian heaven. Some neighborhoods of Tokyo, such as Akihabara, host major streets and busy shopping days. This effectively turns the street into one big sidewalk, facilitating pedestrian access. There are basically so many people, cars can't be there.
Yeah. It also so happens that Luka,
Which is Luka's nickname.
okay, and Mayuri are classmates.
Yes, they're classmates. They're both 16.
I learned that fact after I had gotten to know him.
Yeah.
用途サミダレはちゃんと使っているのか
This is not a case of him deliberately using the pronoun he for Luka, because he doesn't know about Luka's like existential crisis. It's more the fact, the scene is more the fact that he keeps saying, but he's a guy all the fucking time. That is grating to a lot of people.
I don't want to go through this.
No, we just have to go through it, get through it. This is the only time where it's really like there, honestly.
Hi.
Luka is adorable, though. You can do it.
精神ざんまりを極めさえすればお前は己の内にある邪悪な炎に焼かれずに済む
Sure. I pass on to thee, my Chunibyo. Here. You didn't read it. You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
Okay. The demon sword Samirada may be an imitation sword, but that is only the form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power!
岡部さんには感謝しています。
俺は岡部ではない
It's Hoin Kyōma!
I like the way he said that, just like completely straight face.
Yeah.
Just like, my name is Nokabe.
Yeah.
By the way.
It's like, goddamn, learn it already, Luka. Come on. You can do, you should know this.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least we have that.
Yeah, like again, he doesn't have any malicious intent on it. Yeah, it's all cutting. No, it's not.
ごめんなさい、京馬さん。
分かればいいのだ。では合言葉を。
エルブサイコンガリウ
Kongalu. Almost got it right, Luka. A for effort.
What are they trying to say?
El Psi Kongru. I think he said it in the first episode when he was on the phone. It means absolutely nothing, by the way.
Okay.
違う。コンガリュウではなくコングルーだ。
It's just a thing he says, like a code word.
エルブサイコングル
There you go.
これでいいですか？
Why is their voice so loud?
I think it's because it's raspy. So it feels louder than it is.
Okay, it just sounds like it's extremely close to the microphone compared to the others.
Because Luka speaks very like low volume, but it's raspy. So. Luka smiles happily as I nod.
ありがとうございます。美しい師弟関係だね。マユシーは不女子じゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキしてきちゃう。
You know what a fujoshi is?
I have seen the word before. Well, here we go.
A term for female otaku with a particular interest in yaoi or works of fiction that depict homosexual relationships between men. Does not apply to female otaku in general.
Okay, so Okabe isn't the only one.
No, I mean, she doesn't really say anything else about it than that. But as I said, they don't know what Luka is dealing with, because Luka's never said it. How could they know? Right? Luka has never expressed a desire to be a different gender than the one they were born with. At the moment.
Why are they wearing...
Yeah.
Yeah, slash fiction. Why are they wearing a priestess uniform? Why do they have a hairpin in their hair?
I mean, they wear skirts too, normally, outside. They wear female clothes, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
No, Luka.
Yeah, exactly, Luka.
They're clearly trying to send some signals, I would say.
Maybe. I don't know. It's just, it doesn't get into their heads at the moment. Just keeping an eye on the bulbs. Mm-hmm.
まゆりちゃん、変な想像しないで。
Jeez. Though we do have a massive disciple relationship.
それでなぜまゆりはここにいる？
Reasons.
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ。
What did you buy? Is that cabbage? I have many questions. Bags
don't know.
of cabbage?
Some kind of vegetables.
Yeah. It looks like Napa
来月の
cabbage.
コミマでライネットのキラリちゃんこそしてほしいってずっと頼んでるのに
Holy fuck,
ど
that's a
う
lot
も
of shit
決
here.
してくれないんだよ。
So, I assume we have the nerd convention.
Yes, Komima is a nerd convention. You're gonna have to find it. Let's take Kirari-chan first. The heroine of Rainet Kakeru. Her full name is Nijimura Kirari. She's a smart and athletic girl in 5th grade. She's also cute and has a good personality. Basically, the perfect girl. Passionate about fashion, hates mushrooms. Let's see, Komima there. Comic Giga Market. Massive otaku event held twice a year at Tokyo Big Sight. Every Komima Thousands of artists gathered to sell their creations, which range from erotic manga based on popular anime to original figures, music, and games. The next Komi-ma will be held on August 15th.
What?
If she hates mushrooms, she is the perfect girl.
She isn't.
Yeah, she isn't the perfect girl.
Am I missing something here?
Kinari was described as the perfect girl, but hates mushrooms. And Bet here is saying, no, she hates mushrooms. She cannot be a perfect girl.
What?
Because Bet likes mushrooms.
Oh.
I thought that was kind of understood in the sentence, but whatever.
No, I was confused where that sentence came from at all.
Oh,
I think I might have missed something.
it was from the Kirari.
So it would be under here.
Yes, there. Okay. Basically the perfect girl, but hates mushrooms.
Okay. Okay, I completely missed that.
Yeah.
Apparently. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's probably fine.
だってコスプレするなんて僕恥ずかしいよ
But you're so pretty.
Shut your mouth.
What?
You're not making this better.
Okay, but whatever you're doing.
でもルカ君は絶対似合うと思うんだこんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがない
Oh god, here we go.
I thought you said... Okay, I expected the other thing to be the only thing that...
No. I'm
Byoshi...
saying it's mainly just this like segment. They don't really go into it much in whenever we see Luka.
No,
again.
it was when I pointed out the fact that Mayoshi also said something about it. You said, "Oh, well, this is, I understood
it's
it."
not
as...
the main thing about this segment, is what I'm saying. But I don't know if they've caught. They might have caught a lot of the Okabe saying, "But he's a guy," because I remember it being like fucking 20 times when he describes Luka in the original game. They might have cut some of it out. Well, it is not really a rule to use this phrase whenever you see someone who looks like a cute girl, but is either of unspecified gender or actually a boy. This expression is also used sarcastically with boys-looking girls. I remember it being so many times, but he's only said it once so far.
コスプレデビュー
Oh yeah, right. Sorry, I completely forgot I had to read that. Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Each to their own. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Luka as her next target. I mean, she's choosing everyone who would want to cosplay. She has more friends.
Who has a female figure?
She has other friends. We just haven't seen them.
That's not what
That
I'm
also
saying.
cosplay.
You said everyone else, and I'm pointing out the fact that she only makes cosplay. As far as I've been told, and last time we played, she only makes cosplay costumes that fit a female figure.
Yes. Probably because she finds it cute. But she has other, like, female friends, so...
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying.
But yes, you're correct. I don't think I've ever heard her make a costume for a male.
No. Because otherwise she would have Okabe.
Yeah, all the
Cosplay.
time, and Okabe would be like, no! Because that's who he is.
Yeah.
それよりルカ子よ俺がこの神社を訪ねたのは他でもない
I need an
お祓いを
exorcism.
頼みたいのだがやってもらえないだろうか
Why are you speaking like this?
That's just how he speaks with Luka.
It's a little weird.
He cares a lot about Luka though.
お笑いですか？だったらお父さんに。
あ、いや、そこまで大げさにしなくていい。気休めでいいの。
Just staring at a bird. That's why I came here instead of Khan the Shrine. What else?
というわけで、例のあれを持ってこい。
Too much.
I think you're tired, Pearls.
Yeah, she's flying around, just doesn't know what to do. Don't worry, we'll probably stop after the scene's over. So. It shouldn't be that long.
あれと言いますと。
What do you mean, the usual?
ないと言ったらあれに決まっている。
Like clearly here, right,
Yeah.
right here, they're way louder than
They at least
normally
sound
are.
way louder. I don't think they actually are, but
No, but they're way closer to the microphone. Something's fucky with the audio mixing.
but that's just how the voice actors sound in every single iteration of the game. So, because of the way they speak.
今のオカリンの説明ゆとりっぽいね。
Quite a shock to hear that from Mayuri. Here we go. No, my hand of evil.
悪霊が。
You're just confused. Your face is like, what the fuck happening?
Is this supposed to be a reference to Evil Dead?
I don't know. I don't know. There's so many references, I can't know them all.
In Evil Dead, Ash, the wimp-ass character who turns sort of badass, his hand gets infected by an evil spirit. He cuts it off and it kills it.
I don't know. There's so many references in this.
Because it tries to kill him.
Yeah, of course it does. Of course it does.
Which is why he has a chainsaw. Yes, a chainsaw.
He was
for
left
hand.
unarmed.
Well, no, he's not left unarmed. He literally put a chainsaw on.
That's still not an arm, but it's modification. He's a cyborg now.
Essentially, yeah. Well, he still has to use it the usual.
Yeah, I know. It's a
Otherwise-
makeshift cyborg arm, right?
Yeah, sort of.
I'm
yeah.
just making jokes. That's not. He's not actually a cyborg. He's not connected that way. But it's funny to say it like that.
He has taken a machine and put it for his hand. So yes.
Exactly, making puns.
I know. I'm aware.
We know. We got it. Ramona just likes to fight puns sometimes.
Even though I make them myself.
Yeah, you make
Myself.
so many puns. Oh
I'm not
my
multiple
God.
people. I don't have schizophrenia. Yet.
Schizophrenia doesn't mean you're multiple people.
Oh. Sorry.
Schizophrenia could just mean that that's different, like, entities can speak through you.
I don't have multiple personality disorder.
No, you do not. Which is not called multiple personality disorder.
It's not?
Well, that's a derogatory term no longer used in the scientific world.
I need to update my schizophrenia is auditory.
Yes,
visual.
schizophrenia is auditory or visual hallucinations. It's also delusions. But you can also have, like, a presence of something else acting through you.
You know what? I'm just gonna shut up because I'm showing my whole ass right now.
沈まれ悪霊よ急げルカ子こ のままでは
You must exercise me!
取られる。
そんな岡部さんしっかりしてください。
My name is not Okabe!
すいません京馬さん。でも僕どうしたら。
お祓いを急げ。この前教えた通りにやればいい。
はい。
頼む。悪霊を。
Yes, yes, I think Luka uses the pronouns boku. Which makes this much more complicated.
Boku?
Yes, it is generally a slightly more masculine term for I to refer to oneself. Not that it can't be used by girls, but it's usually much more like a tomboyish thing. But it is often used by guys.
That could just be peer pressure,
Yes,
essentially.
it could.
That's making them do
But
that.
it doesn't make it easier for the other ones to
No.
realize what's really going on.
That
And even, I agree, this scene is not the greatest. It's a product of its time, definitely. But I think it does generally handle it much better later on because they actually tackle this issue sincerely most of the time. There's at least one more scene I remember that is not the greatest, but that's Okabe being an absolute fucking shithead. Yeah, because it matters a lot to a personality. That is true. Just like Beatrice from Mineko uses wada, which is an old archaic way of saying I. Pearls, stop. You cannot pull out your feathers. No, stop. Stop. You can do it, Luka!
Go hit him with it.
Whack! Reason tells me he's a guy, but his lovely appearance makes me feel guilty. Like I made a frail girl cry. Here we go again. Here we go. Here comes the long section of it I was waiting for. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But he's a guy. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But he's a guy. Looks stunning in Mika ropes. But he's a guy. For now. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. But he's a guy.
That's 5
That's 5.
so far.
So far, yeah.
大丈夫だ。悪霊は去ったようだ。よくやったな、ルカ子。
But as I said, Luka is technically potential dating material in one of the endings.
Wait. Hang the fuck on. Right now, the evil spirit you're talking about is your love towards Luka.
No?
Yes.
No.
That is literally what they just pointed out. Okabe had to go through the whole, but he's a guy, to stop himself from having feelings towards Luka.
No, that is not what this is about at all. That might be what you're reading into it, but that's no. The whole evil thing here is just a ruse for Okabe.
I know, but Luka did absolutely fuck all as of right now.
Oh, no. Luka did stuff. You just didn't see it.
Okay.
You just didn't see it. Luka did the whole, like, dancing thing. You just didn't see it.
But the way that they're setting this up, the way that they're showing what he's thinking, it's clearly to indicate that his evil spirit is gay.
No. It's I think it's just a misinterpretation of how they put these two things together. It shouldn't have been there in the middle of the evil hand thing.
No, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
Because that somebody doesn't know how to write a story.
I just don't think those, like, but he's a guy segments should be there at all. But that's another point entirely. Here we are. But no, again, this is just a ruse to get Luka to do this in order for Luka to feel more powerful as a person. He's doing this to help Luka. That's why he was talking about the training of the Samidare sword. Is to instill bravery and courage into Luka. As I said, he deeply cares because Luka doesn't
to make them more masculine?
No, I don't think so. It's more because Luka expressed themselves that they feel
insecure?
weak. Yeah, they're insecure, they feel weak.
Okay.
They have literally expressed that themselves in this game. I remember that vividly.
Okay.
So Okabe cares about Luka a lot. To the point that he wants to help Luka with these things.
To the point where he wants to diddle Luka.
Maybe. When we get to that point. That is a time for 15 streams ahead. Don't worry about it right now. With a sigh of relief, I offer Lukaku my thanks.
お役に立ててよかったです。
Who's the voice actor?
I don't know.
Is it a female voice actor?
I would assume. So.
That probably makes sense.
I mean, Young Boy is also voiced by females, so that means absolutely fuck all.
It's a bit different. Here we're dealing with an issue that's a little touchy.
Yeah.
So.
But I think it's
So it's still a good voice. Yeah. I wish I had that kind of voice.
Yeah.
But I do not. I have this voice. And I hate it. But I can't really do anything about it.
Well, you need to train your voice if you want to. Yeah, Kobayashi Yu is the Japanese voice actress.
It's my pronouns is she, her. I know I don't sound like it. And I might not even look like it.
But
even
you
though
are.
I try.
We're both she, her,
Yeah.
essentially.
And that is one reason why this specific issue hits me way harder,
Yeah.
because I kind of have a bit of trauma from understanding that people don't view me that way
Yeah.
because of the way
That's
I
also
look.
why I'm saying you're going to hate the segment. I know this because it's personally going to hit you. Because it has ties to your identity.
Yeah.
That's also why I just want to get past it, because after this, it's really not as bad.
I'm envious. Let's say that.
Yeah, of Luka.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could totally understand that as well. Lukaku gave us some corn on the cob, and Mayuri and I left Yanabayashi Shrine. Now, this corn was originally sent to Lukaku's home. Lukaku offered to share it with the lab after it proved to be too much for his family to eat. We truly owe Luka for providing us with these valuable supplies.
So it was corn.
It was corn, apparently.
Yeah.
It was green, so it's
they
hard to
just still
see.
had the leaves on.
Yeah, it was hard to either it was Napa cabbage or it was corn. Those are the two things I could think it could be.
Could have been a cabbage. It could have been.
Exactly, it's like Napa cabbage. It could have been.
It could have been a lettuce, even. Some lettuces.
It was a little bit too oblong to be lettuce. Not to mention they don't really use lettuce in
about-
Japan.
No. Okay.
So-
Okay. Fair. Because I was like, what about something like romaine?
It's not. They use
lettuce.
cabbage more than they use salad because the cabbage they have is actually a breed between the cabbage we usually use and.
Sorry, I mispronounced that. Romaine lettuce.
Please let me die. Poor old FBI. No, Interpol. He's an Interpol. He's Interpol agent.
Yeah.
I was just about to say FBI, but he's an Interpol. Romaine lettuce. Who just. The game will just never allow him to die. Poor dude.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I guess this is a good point to stop
Yes,
then.
because now you don't have to dread this next time. That's why I wanted to get over it as well.
Cool.
Save. Down, further down.
Whoops, wrong one. Save. I
There.
just was wondering if we should just quick save.
Save if you're gonna close the game down. Quick save does not save if you close the game down necessarily. That's at least what I encounter when I play VNs.
Okay.
Quick saves is if you like are in game and then later down the line you regret it and then you quick load it while it's still playing.
That's not how I understand quick saves. I understand quick saves as like, okay, I press this button, it saves, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have to choose
Well, you don't choose a slot, that's why, but
A safe slot.
it's only active while the game is still active.
So I understand it as the save slot you're actively using.
Yeah, no, that's not how quick save usually works.
Jesus saves.
Via the options menu. Yes.
Okay. Well.
Which is called config here.
Go back to
Go back to the
Title
piano theme. Which just evokes so many memories for me, this melody here. It's one of the most iconic songs in the game, in my opinion. Minor sinners. It's basically like you make a choice and you realize immediately that it's like a bad choice. Quick load. Make a different choice. That's basically what it is.
quick save is for people who want to figure out, can I kill this person?
Yeah, basically. It's basically save
Or
scumming.
does this have consequences?
It's basically save scumming, but the game allows you to do it. It's
Yeah.
a feature in the game.
Yeah.
But there can only be one. There can only be one save file at a time on quick save. So if you quick save again, you delete the other quick save file. It's only one slot.
I can understand. I can understand the way that you're.
Yeah, that's at least
explaining
like
quick
I
saves.
like it makes.
But that's
it's-
not my experience with it.
No, that is
But-
definitely my experience with it.
That could just be a difference of my experience is mostly Western games.
Yeah, maybe.
Yours is mostly Japanese.
Yeah.
And there could be a difference there in how
Yeah.
they do things.
Again, it's not like you have a lot of choices in Steins Gate
No.
that determines anything. They're pretty obvious, except for the flags sometimes. But like when I play Otome games and such, there's many choices because you need to make choices to get onto a route. So their quick save is an essential feature of the game.
What? Wait, what did you just say?
I don't know.
The last word.
An essential feature of the game.
Oh, before that.
That is the choice of Steins Gate, yes! Yeah, they say that so many times in the game, so everyone just says it's the choice of Steins Gate. And Steins Gate doesn't mean anything, by the way.
You said something that sounded like king.
King?
Yeah, that's why I'm confused.
No?
What was the sentence you said?
I just said that in a lot of Otome games I play, there's a lot of choices that you might want to redo because the choices lead you onto a different route, for example, or to a specific ending. And therefore, quick saving, if you figure out, oh, this is not the right one for this specific character, you would quick load it, and therefore it's an essential feature of the game.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
I don't know where you heard the word came from.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention too much, and then suddenly I heard a word that just didn't really make sense, and I was like,
What the heck?
fuck?
That is the choice of Steins Gate, apparently. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. Basically. in this game.
Love the theories.
Yes. The whole Luka thing, you could definitely do without. But here we are. But no more about that. Next time we've got Shining Finger!
What? Okay.
You have no idea what that means.
No.
But I do, and so does Bet.
But yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet that character next time at some point.
Okay.
But we need to get to a certain point in the story where they're looking for something first, I think, before we meet her, so. But we're definitely gonna meet Faris next time. That's for sure. Who makes cat puns in her sentences all the time, so be prepared for that.
Like the kind of like nya?
Yeah, she puts nya into all her sentences. And they changed it in the English translation, they obviously it's a little bit different. But they actually put the puns into the word instead of just ending the sentence with nya. So they actually figured out how to do it.
Yeah.
So that's
cool.
nice. Meow. Yeah, meow. Exactly. What's up?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. So next time, Wednesday,
Yes.
8 p.m. Central European time.
Time. Yes.
CET.
For now.
Stop. Stop.
I mean, it's almost only a month until summertime starts.
I don't care. Time goes too fast. I feel like it was last month we changed over to winter time.
Yeah.
I am not prepared, okay?
Well, too bad, I guess. Oh well. We stream this game specifically every Wednesday and Saturday at 8 p.m. In case you're wondering, we might also.
Those are our scheduled streams.
Those are scheduled streams, and that is specifically for this game.
Right now.
Yes, for until we finish the game, and we have to find something else.
It's not like we finish the game and then start over.
No.
Continue this game forever. No ending. Or something. I don't know. Whatever.
But yes, we do also occasionally have unscheduled streams, so it might be an idea to follow for that. We play like Final Fantasy 14 or some of we have a demo we still haven't finished that we need to do at some point. And now I have another demo that I want to play, so here we are.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things we sometimes do unscheduled. At the very least, and that can happen at any time and any day, basically.
Generally around 8.
Yeah, sometimes we start actually before dinner, because then if we do like Final Fantasy 14, it's usually like a longer stream, because we have to go places and do things, and it's just easier. Sometimes we start like 5 p.m. But
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to be part of those streams, definitely give it a follow, because otherwise you wouldn't know. Unless you follow us on social media. So there's that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we upload all these VODs over on YouTube, so if you missed the first episode, it's over on YouTube. Which is the same name as our Twitch channel, so should be pretty easy to find.
There should be a link
There's
somewhere.
also is a link somewhere on our profile.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I forget where it is.
I'm pretty sure there's like a section where there are links, and I think it's there.
Yeah.
But it is the same name, so it's not that hard to find.
No.
And then we also have like pre-recorded Let's Plays where we're doing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the moment. and a new video will probably coming out in like half an hour, give it a take. At this point.
If you upload it,
Yeah,
I
will upload it.
okay, cool.
I just need to know the title. That's all.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not. My brain is not ready to go to bed. So here we are.
I have something I need to do, so
Yes. Anyways, I think that was everything we usually say at the end, right? Right?
stay fresh, cheese bags.
Yeah, that's something you say each time.
This is something I say sometimes. Anyways,
Sometimes you did it at the video we're also going to publish. You also said it there. So that's why I'm saying.
that's why I
it.
remembered it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be back again on Wednesday.
Yes, at the very least. In the meantime, Final Fantasy's coming out.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you for chatting with us. It's very nice when someone drops by and actually chats with us.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very nice.
I love talking to people.
Yeah. It's very nice. It's not always we have someone. So.
Anyways, bye bye.
Bye!